Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. All right. I think we're live. Studio mode. No, I don't want to go studio mode, do I? Scene, source, docs, YouTube live, control panel. Do I really have to log in again? Come on, YouTube live. Do this for me. What the heck? Oh, I'm trying to log into the wrong bloody account. So, for this video, we're doing the 24 hours sacred shard pull. You might notice I've only got one shard there. We've got 3 minutes left. I was grinding through Brutal here, trying to finish it off. And I would have come down to the wire. I probably would have had about 30 seconds left until this happened. I got a 1 star on that stage. Just by getting that 1 star, I didn't have that extra 2 minutes to complete all this. So it's averaging a minute and a half per stage. So I needed 6 minutes to do all this. And that would have required another 2 minutes to do. So I fell short by, let's call it 3 minutes. So we're short by 3 minutes. It's a bit unfortunate here. Now let me check that the stream's working. Looks good. Why is it not showing? There we go. Just put that there. Does that work? Cool. I don't need the studio up. Just put the chat there. Cool. All right. Yeah, so we fell short by 3 minutes because I wasn't paying attention. What we're going to do, we're going to select... who do I want to select for the voids? We'll decide that. We'll decide that in a few minutes' time. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull the first sacred shard on the king account and see who we get. Okay, I mean, I kind of expected an epic, but now I kind of wish I had that extra 3 minutes to pull another legendary. What do we get? So we got Siege Hulk. What does he do? Turn meter reduction, decrease defense, increase attack, crit rate, crit damage. Alright, so it's pretty much just for faction walls and Doom Tower. That's a shame. A little bit annoyed about that. Now, for the Void Lego, not that we're going to get it, but who do we want to select? He's got immunity, tackle enemies. I think we're going to go with the Raya Mond. Yeah, we'll go with her. Her and Whisper. Leave that there. I've got 7 more of them, so we'll do with that in a second. 44 seconds left on the sacred. Yeah, so let me just show you what I've been using. So I literally just ran the King and Pelops for like the last 2 or 3 hours straight through Brutal on this gear. Like, pretty crappy gear. And they managed to clear pretty much all of Brutal 3-star without a single issue until stage 12, 12-3 or 12-4, whatever I'm on. Haven't touched the Criodan. I probably could have put better gear on them and I would have finished it, but it is what it is. We fell short by 2 minutes. That's okay. I also didn't give myself enough time to do the dungeons. There's no issue with it. I can definitely go all the way to part 5. What I will do is I'll clear at least part 4 today, probably in the next hour, so I can pull another void shard for that one. While we're here, let's see if we get lucky and get a void shard here, and then I'll go ahead and pull the voids as well. Alright, nothing there. So now we're on 2x. Yep, 2x voids. Let's pull 2 of them. That's unfortunate. One more. What a shame. This account's not gifted with the luck. Alright, let's just fix up their gear so I can continue on these last few stages of Brutal, and then I'll just pull the extra Sacred even though we're not part of an event. We are part of an event, but we're not on 2x. Should be right. Let's just sort out some better gear on here first. I probably want... oh, pardon me. Probably want a HP chest, don't I? Speed. Boosts you have. Defense boots. I only have those. It's worse. But speed. What other sets do we have? Accuracy. You know what? That can go on the plops. Throw that to 16. Why not? Throw that on there. Take this off him for this. Just chuck that on. And then he needs speed boots. We'll chuck these on. And what's the helmet sitting at? 1 speed, 19 accuracy. Do we want 15% defense or 19 accuracy? We got 19 accuracy, don't we? We'll leave that broken. That is fine. And the king is going to have these two pieces with double attack is not what we want. What are we looking at? HP or defense percent? Gloves and chest. We got that now. We'll just make him a tank. They're already gone through it slow enough. Let's just make sure they survive. I think that's fine. I might just get that to 16. Slow and steady wins the race. If I'd given myself more time, I would have got Pelops Ascended. Not pulling Ancients. I was going to wait for 10 and just do a 10 bomb. I missed the 1+1 yesterday on them. But yeah, I will be pulling them. I'm going to go ahead and finish off stage 12 and pull the Sacred and the 7 more Ancients. I'm lucky I didn't make this a standalone video because that would have been horrible. Those pulls were garbage. 2 rares from a 2x Void is very saddening. I hate this. This is why I don't like leaving things on auto. He uses the shield when he can just one-tap. But they should be fine. Now that he's on, now they're both on Immortal, there should be no way that they die. I'm trying to think, like, do I get the king to 60 first and use him to farm 12-3? Or do I just get Criodan to 50 and use Criodan? Criodan's fast. It does it in 60 seconds, but I don't know if the king will be faster. Because I still haven't bought masteries on... Wait, have I? I can't remember. I think I might have bought the king's masteries already. I'll check after we finish Brutal. Wow, okay, so Pelops is the one almost dying. Why is that the case? Interesting. I might have to manual this. That is horrible. I'm pretty sure he's got defense percent. Oh no, we switched his boots to speed, didn't we? Well, that's pathetic. You know what I'll do? Let's push all. This is going to be a longer video than I expected. I was going to make like a 5-minute video, but we're going to drag this out. We're going to push this up. See if we can get lucky and get some. When we get to stage 9 or stage 8, 9, and 10, see if we can get some superior potions for Pelops and just ascend him. Because why not? Yeah, same account from yesterday. I only pulled one Sacred Shard. If you missed the start, I'll you can rewind and watch it. Otherwise, I'll just show you in a second. But we only got an epic. Just some Organ Tribes dude. No one great. I also pulled the 2 Voids because now we're at the 24-hour mark. We had the 2x of the Voids and I got 2 rares for that. So pretty poor. You said you started with Tuhanarak, but you're thinking of starting again with Pelops. If you want something fun, try Alice or Cheshire Cat, because the king brings a like your main poisoner, but then he also brings survivability with the heals. Like he does Tuhanarak's job with the health regen. He does a little bit of Nama's job with poison. There's a little bit of Pelops' job with the shields. So he allows your code to be so flexible. Yeah, you said you did Razzle. Razzle's great. I reckon this is the best link to use for flexibility. So all the codes that haven't been used in ages, everyone's been using Pelops and Tuhanarak for the last 4 months. I reckon now that this guy's out, Alice is going to be used a lot more. Cheshire Cat's going to be used a lot more. Razzlevarg. And put a bounty out for luck. Yeah. Yeah, I used all my luck on the previous accounts. Also, I had an idea. I know some of you guys have been interested in my Tectian account, the Void Legendary, the fire dude. And I made that one video when I got given that Tectian account. I actually haven't played it a whole lot. Now, also, excuse me, sorry, I'm eating some M&Ms. Bloody starving. But I haven't played that account a whole lot because I've been maining the Criodan Key Hulk account and trying to push that as far as I can. The Tecton account, because I never made it and I didn't make that pool originally, I don't have any sentimental attachment to it. So I've been putting it kind of to the side, and because I want to make sure I'm maining at least one account with 100% effort, I can't run that one up. So I actually have been thinking about giving the Tectian account away. Now, this is the first time mentioning it. I haven't said it in Discord yet. I haven't made a video on it. I'm probably not going to make a video on it, but I think I'll do an announcement on the Discord and give that account away. So if you want Tectian account, make sure you're in Discord and keep an eye out in the announcements tab. And the Kebron account is still going in the announcements tab. It has how long left? 3 days. 3 days left for the Kebron account giveaway. There's currently 41 entries, so keep an eye out there as well. Studio mode. Do I want studio mode? No, let's minimize that. Both accounts fire. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I do prefer the Tectian over the Classic Keyhawk. He's just crazy. Like, you can jump on Arena for my daily 10 battles, or not daily 10 battles, but your first free 10 battles of the day. Just click through and you just attack anyone. Like, I don't have to look twice. Until I keep shifting between gold and silver because I'm not playing frequently enough. When you're in gold, you have to look. But anyone in silver, you take them out, even if they're 50,000 power ahead. He's crazy. The fact that he just keeps, like, all his attacks hit everyone. He's got stuns, increases enemy cooldowns, and he increases his max health. It's just crazy. Did I pull? Yes. You don't have to rewind to the start. I pulled the Sacred, and I got garbage. And I pulled the 2 voids, also got garbage. What we're doing here is I'm pushing the Spirit Keep to try and get some superior potions for Pelops to ascend him to 3-star, so we can finish off Brutal, because I can't be bothered manualing it or upgrading gear. Once we finish off Brutal, I'll pull the 1 more Sacred that we're going to get, as well as the 7 Ancients we have. This was going to be, like I said before, going to be a 5-minute video just pulling the shards, but I was disappointed with it and I didn't want to let you guys down with a crappy video, so decided to push it a little bit further since I've got the time. And yeah, so what we get. If you love how someone looks aesthetically and their animations, dude, get started off with Alice with the king. Now, I think I might actually do that. Like, I'm probably going to give this account away because I don't have the time to play it at the moment. I want to wait maybe another week or so before I actually get a new main. So if anyone wants this, I don't know why you would. I didn't pull anyone good. If anyone wants this, let me know. I'll give it to you. But if I were to start with the King Gallcobar, I'd probably start with Alice or Cheshire Cat as my main. Now, I know it's going to be slower through like a lot of the dungeons and stuff because Pelops sorts out a lot of shit, but I'd rather have fun, you know? Also, anyone else that started their account yesterday, when I did, let me know what you pulled with your Sacred Shards. Or Void Shards, even if you got them done. Alright. What stage are we on? Stage 11. I might just do stage 12, and then I'll leave stage 13 till we do the dungeon challenge. Hey, it's Beard from Discord. Welcome, Beard. Thanks for joining. If you've just joined, we've already done the Sacred Shard pull. We've got 1 more to do. And I've done 2 Void pulls and got 2 beautiful rares. If anyone has experience with OBS, let me know, because I'm trying to figure out... I'm looking at my screen here. I've got the chat open, I'm watching the stream. But yesterday when I was watching it, it was showing me more information. Stage 10. Alright, we're going to push stage 11 and 12. Surprised I didn't pull Solinar. I still have some luck left in the tank. I think because Polarium know this isn't going to be my main, they've decided to just give me garbage. I think whenever I decide to main an account, for some reason, it gives me some good luck. Actually, that's not true. Oh, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. But Solinar luck is generational luck. Like, you can't... If you pull in a Solinar, the rest of your life's going to be garbage. So, no one wants to pull a Solinar day 1. Instant wins the game with that pull. There's a lot of champions that I think are kind of an instant win. Like Pelops himself, you gotta think of this. So Pelops himself, if he wasn't a code, he'd be someone that people would consider a god roll pull, right? On an early account. Like if no one had access to Pelops, then suddenly he would be someone that everyone would want to chase, right? Because having someone that can get you to stage 20 in every dungeon in the first 2 weeks, for example, is like game changing. Like that was never a thing in the past. Solinar's next level. Like, yeah, I've versed him a couple times in arena and shit, and I still can't fathom how they have someone that overpowered in the game. You've got people like, um, so I got Class like Keyhawk on my other account, as some of you guys know, and he's considered a god pool in like top tier, but he's such a late game champion. He requires you to do end game content, and that's where he starts scaling and really popping off. So, as fun as strong as he is, he's not someone you want to pull on day one. You want to pull him 30 days into the account or something, right? Okay, there's our first superior. We're gonna do stage 12, and then see. I think we need 5 superiors total. I think that's our first. We might have a second. I'm gonna try and get 3, and then I might just fuse the other 2, and then we can click on the Arbiter video to get the 4 arcane superior potions, and then I can just fuse 1 more, and then that sorts that out, and then we should be able to send Pelops a 3-star. New main is suffering. I pulled Toshiro from the free primal they gave. Yeah, that would suck because you've got Padrick and Tahanarak, which are already slow. You don't have a good poisoner. Copper coin any good? Is copper coin any good? You know what I usually do? You just open up Hell Hades, pull up your champion. So diamond, copper coin. Oh, he looks like the person I'm trying to pull in the shards. He's an organ. He's got a 4-star. Any void Legos, like you're already pretty set with them. He's ranked 4 out of 5 star for every single game mode. Arena, every dungeon, Demon Lord, everything. Increased speed by 20% in all battles. Attacks all enemies. Heals all allies. Attacks all enemies with his first ability, with his second ability. Turn meter increase. He's good. No, he's good. That's a good pull. His damage scaling is weak, though. But his buffs, his turn meter increases. Yeah, he seems pretty good. That's a good pull. Copper coin. I'll keep an eye out for him. Oh yeah, Charles, if you know how to use OBS, can you tell me how to pull up the... I don't even know how to explain what screen I'm looking for, but there was a screen yesterday. It was like an overlap over OBS. YouTube live control panel. Is this it? Yeah, chat, select stream. This one. Okay, no, I think this is all I wanted. I think this is what I had yesterday. And I had it up here. And then this one, I want it bigger. Yeah, these boxes are special. Well, you're up there now. You're over there. Can I put you there? And put you... Aha! I got it. Cool. We're sorted. Don't worry. We've got it sorted. Oh, I've not been watching this battle. Okay, this is not going to end. Venomage died. My bad. I wasn't watching. Yeah, Venomage is dead. Alright, how many potions do we have? And how many potions do we need? So we've got that. So if I clear off all these to 5, then I can do the next one. But I don't want to waste my time with that just yet. We've only got 1. So the 4 there, when you do your first guy, what you should be doing is going here. And not that one, where is it? This one. So you copy that, and then you've got your first 5, right? So this is your first ascension sorted there. Your 5 medium ones, you just push arcane keep to stage 10 or something, you'll get your 5 there. Now 5 superior, usually it takes maybe about 10 battles on stage 10. So I'll do that in a moment. Ooh, cash money. Let's go. All right. we're going to do 7 pulls. Now, I've picked, what's her name? Grugtha, Darkseer. Not because of her appearance, but because she's a nuker with attack all enemies on every ability. She's going to be a campaign farmer if I do pull her, and she'll help with clearing the waves in every content. And with this one, I'm going to switch it to Allure because, I mean, I'd like to have another Argonite, but she's going to have 0 purpose on this account. Whereas Allure, I know I can use a little bit later in the game. Let's go 7 slow pulls on no 2x event. So basically 7 chickens. Two more. I'd like 1 epic. Just show me 1 epic here. Oh, that'd be cool. Or not. Slither. Okay. At least I got a good rare. That we're also not going to use. We could go for a full Argonite team, potentially. So what's left? We have 1 more Sacred to obtain. From campaign again. Oh, there's another Ancient. We're going to go down this path. Grab some gems. Don't go down the wrong path there. Grab a chicken. Twisted horns. Unlock this. Alright, barrels soon. Imagine we get this in the first 3 days of an account. Would it be silly to go for it? No, it wouldn't, would it? Also, with this, with new accounts, jump on your quest. Make sure you're doing these as much as you can. Oh crap! It's only it's 1 week left. But go down the left side, and these quests are pretty easy to do in your first week. So if you create an account today, you've got 11 days to complete these. They're pretty easy to do on a new account. Get them done. Sell stuff. Crafting 6 legendary high artifacts in the forge. I'm not level 30. I can't do that yet. If you get to level 30, just craft everything you can using the charms. You should be able to do that. 3 epic or higher accessories, easy. Upgrade champions rank, easy. Ascend champions 20 times. If you do these, plus whatever of these you can do, because you're at the 2x now, you should quite easily, you literally only need 750 points worth. And it will take you up to your 1500, and then you get all these free goodies, which is cool. You'll have a border straight off the bat. So make sure you're doing that. What are we doing now? We're going to pull another shard. Someone just say they pulled Varkos, Marta, and Talinara. Cool. This account is not a happy account. This account is not a happy account. You're right. Look, look at all the rares we've got. This is my whole roster. Lots of rares. We got... Where did we get these guys? Both from Sacreds? No. Have I pulled 2 Sacreds already? Or did I get one from... I think I got one from an Ancient yesterday. Couldn't tell you. Missions were up to the... We've been slacking. I apologize. We're going to go through... I think anyone with 30k, we should be fine. As long as... Nah. Yeah, she'll be right. We're just going to do an auto. Speed boost, lands all these poisons, block buff, counters Pelops. That's another thing. The king counters Pelops in arena, so as long as you get him on a fast team. So have Criodan as your fastest, get him to speed boost everyone, and then block buff the enemy, and you're set. As long as you're not versing another king, because then he'll just clear the block buffs, and then you're not set. But any primal rerolls? You can't to do a primal reroll. I'd have to make so many accounts and push them to level 30 to be able to get enough points to get the free primal shard, and there's only a week left. So I think the time and energy to do that for a 0 point something% chance is crazy. Why is it not on auto? How's the account going? In the last 24 hours, I think I've spent 6 hours pressing next in campaign because these guys are slow as crap with campaign. I haven't really done anything else. I'll be honest. I think after the stream yesterday, I jumped on my other account for a bit and then played League for the rest of the night, which I regret doing because of that, we're behind. How long is this stream going for? This was meant to be a 5-minute stream. I do apologize once again, but we will pull this second sacred. Hey, Steven, welcome. I should stop eating these M&Ms. All right, mission complete. Let's do a Demon Lord. Are we 30 yet? 27. I need to... What am I doing? I need this. So I need to ascend. Don't have the... Bloody hell. Alright, we're pushing this up to stage 10. And then we're going to push the magic keep up to stage 10 as well. And we're just going to get all the potions. Actually, we're going to complete all the dungeon challenges. Yep, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes completing the dungeon challenges, getting all the potions we need. We're going to get Pelops to 3-star ascended, the King to 3-star ascended, and Venomage to 3-star ascended. Not worried about Criodan at the moment, because we're not farming 12-3. I think once we do all that, we should be able to finish off... We can finish Brutal now if we really wanted to. I mean, I think I'm bipolar. Jumping around the place like this. Reroll Raider had a guide going in his Discord. It takes about an hour per account. Yeah, interesting. I don't know if that's something I'd be willing to invest time into, though. Because even if I got a mythic early, like I wouldn't want to make content on it because it wouldn't feel fair, because it's not something that anyone can relate to. And the mythic's just not going to shine without high level gear. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want a mythic on an account less than 3 months old, I think. You got Fenshi and Gallcobar. Gallcobar is a good reviver, so that's not bad. Fenshi, on the other hand, is not great. So that's a bit unlucky. How are all the Void accounts? I'm glad you asked that. So, the Criodan Keyhulk account, I'm still maining and playing every day, trying to push that account up. I don't think I can go for Varkos because, I mean, I might be able to do it with energy because I've got a lot of energy in the inbox. And I know you need actually, I don't think I'll be able to do it because I don't have the shards, because I did shard pools on that for the 1+1 and got absolutely nothing. So I don't think I can get Varkos now that I think about it. But regarding the Tectian account, if you're interested in that account, join my Discord, because I mentioned just before, I am probably definitely giving it away. I just don't have the time for it. And I'm not attached to it because I never pulled the Tectian. Like, it's strong. I really, really want to play it. The game's on easy mode with it. Arena's easy. All the dungeons are easy. Like, Tectian's just a beast. He is a beast. It's a really, really fun account. But I just don't have the time to do that. And with no sentimental value to it because I never pulled the guy, it's just not worth my time to try and main the Key Hulk account and that account and make new videos on new links and codes, right? Like, I don't have the time in the day to do it and live a normal life. So if I give that Tectian account away, I'll be able to provide more content for the Key Hulk account and I'll be able to push that harder. If I didn't go to Japan last week, I would have been able to push for an Arbiter record on that account. But when I went to Japan, I logged in daily, adding 7 days to the login without actually making progress in those 7 days. That's good. 2 Supreme. We don't need the Supreme, we need greater potions, but it's what it is. Yeah, so the Key Hulk account is going to be making a lot more progress now that I've got the time, and there'll be more videos on it, and I will be giving the Tectian account away. Pardon me. You want to snatch that Tectian account? Yes, I will be probably later today. I'll make an announcement on the Discord with the giveaway. Or actually, I might wait. What I'll do is I'll wait 3 days. Oh, let me think about it. If I do it straight away and do a 24-hour giveaway, whoever gets it can still try and get Varkos on the account if they want. But if I do a 24-hour giveaway, not enough people will join it. And a lot of people will miss out on the chance of getting it. Let me think. Should I wait 3 days until the Kebron account finishes and then do a Tech 10 account giveaway? Do you think that's fair? I think that's fair. I'll log into it for 3 days to get the logins for Valorant and such. Actually, I'll push it a little bit to make sure it has the rewards from the global event, so no one misses out on that. All right, we're just gonna do stage 10 here, and then we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, I'll push the Texian account just a tad to make sure it's got the rewards, and then in 3 days when Kebron ends, I'll announce the giveaway on the Discord, only on the Discord. I might mention it in a YouTube post for anyone that's missed out. And I'll do a 3-day giveaway for that. I think that's fair. I think you should give the chance for Varkos or not. The thing is, if someone were to win it within 24 hours, they then have 2 days to get Varkos. They'd have to spend, I think. I think it's got a lot of energy on that account in the inbox, but I don't think I have shards. I might have like one or two sacreds. So, and the average person, like, out of everyone that would go for the account, probably 9 out of 10 of you guys probably still won't be able to get Varkos in less than 2 days. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll have a check. I'll after this stream, I'll jump on the account and see how much energy it has, and if Varkos is even possible. Otherwise, I'll just make sure it has the global event completed with the border and such. What part of Japan did I go to? So I stayed in Asakusa. I was only there for a week. I went to Daikoku, Shibuya, and I'm going to pull up a map and look at the other places because I could not tell you. Went to some samurai temple. Went to the place with the three monkeys, is it? Let me just set this up real quick. Throw you there. All right, I've got Japan open. So I stayed in Asakusa. We went north to. Oh. I'm not doing well with this map. Give me a second, I'll find it. We didn't go to Mount Fuji, and we couldn't see it from where we went as well, which is a bit unfortunate. Where did we go north to? You know what? I'd probably have better luck looking on Google on my phone, because I know whenever we traveled, I was looking at real estate and checking out the prices of places, because why not? We went west to like where's that castle? Hakone? No, not Hakone. Chigasaki, Kamakura. So we went to Kamakura. We went to Disney World, Disneyland, whatever it is. We went up the tower, that tall ass tower with the glass floor. Stayed in Asakusa. We had plans to go to Kasama, I think, but we couldn't find the time. We went west to some place with, there was like the three monkeys. It's like the main thing. Numata? No. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Sorry, it probably just sounds like I'm just saying random words. 24 hours, higher chance. Left stream, then so you know now. Oh, I can't sleep. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching my last live stream. I don't expect a single person to watch however many hours was it? Was it 3 hours? The last live stream. I have zero expectations of someone watching those 3 hours. The only reason I went that long is because we had so many concurrent viewers that I felt like, I was going to play the account anyway for that time. I might as well interact with you guys while doing it. So I have no expectations of that getting views. In saying that, I think it's got 1,000 views now, which is pretty cool. You pulled Venus Void Lego on my King Pelop account. Is she still good without her partner Cupidus? Venus is still alright. She's not like a god roll pull. If you're re-rolling, yeah, I guess you can start with Venus is good. Venus isn't bad. Yeah, Venus is still good. You definitely don't palm her off, but she's not top tier, but she will help you out in a lot of areas. Yeah, you're right. The thing is, with the HP burn and poison, you've already got the King and Pelops both doing the HP burn and poison, so that's the only thing. Like with this start, she's like the one person you don't really need. But yeah, if you never know if you're going to get a Cupidus down the line, definitely keep her. Oh, that's annoying. See, Pelops using his A2 on the bloody crappy bot on the side and not the main dude is what slows down the magic bloody keeps. Let me look up on my phone real quick where we went, because collections. So we got Daikoku, Shiba. Let me check. Pinned map. All right. Places. Nope, that's Bali. Where's Japan? Aha. Okay, so we went to Nikko. Nikko is like northwest. It's like mountains and shit. That's where I took a photo. I'll put it in the Discord. I took a photo from my partner's phone of me playing Raid in front of this Buddha. I don't know if it's disrespectful or not. But that's in Toshigi, I think. That's how you say it. And we went southwest to Odawara, past Kanagawa. And also went to Kamakura. Kamakura, went to Yokohama. That's near where Daikoku is. Went to the Tokyo Tower. Yeah, did a lot of cool stuff. It was cool. Watched some sumo wrestling as well. That was funny. You know, like, you can never call yourself fat until you see some sumo wrestling. Those guys apparently eat 15,000 calories a day. It's crazy. You got cardio on first void Lego on a King account? Bro, you're set. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You and that guy that pulled Wixwell are set. Crazy luck. Alright, so I've been thinking about making Pelops 60 first and buying his masteries and using the Lego books on him to get his shield down. What do you guys think? Do that or just do the King? Also, I think after this stream, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but I'll probably give this account away in my Discord. I'll set it up for like maybe 3 hours a giveaway so that people don't miss out on actually playing it in the first week. Like, they don't lose a day or anything. I'll do like a 3-hour giveaway. And then next week I might start with the King and Alice, I think. I think that interests me. See, he did it again. He did his A2 on the bloody bot. You pulled a Palace? Oh, yeah. You got the guy from yesterday, pulled Palace, yeah. That's just mental. I think out of the Wixwell, Palace, and Cardill, the Palace is definitely the account I'd want to start with. Like, and here I am. I started with a bloody Keyhawk on my other account, who's not good for the first, like, he's not needed for the first 30 days of an account. Oh. Oh, no. Wait, no. We don't need Venomage. It's the bloody magic guy. I've never seen such a weak Venomage and Criodan before. Like, these guys are... I don't even know what gear they have on. They've got some, like, 2-star grey level 8 gear. Oh, I totally forgot about the buff block. Wow. So Pelops steals his shield, and then the King goes ahead and blocks buff. That's perfect. Should be able to push Magic Keep to stage 15 or something, I reckon, in the first 2 or 3 days. Alright, we're going to leave it there. We don't want to push them too hard. Do we just finish off? Yeah. We're just going to push this to 5. We're just going to go to 5 to complete the dungeon challenge, and then we'll go ahead and complete... I think it's Spider stage 4. And then that completes all the dungeon challenges for the Ancient Shard. And then we go ahead and clear stage... I think it's stage 8? 7 or 8 of the dungeons and get the greater potions for free, which will allow us to ascend Venomage. And then do stage 13, gets the superior potions, allowing us to ascend Pelops and the King. So stage 5. Usually I like to do this in the first day, but I started the account at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. And yeah, that's not, not the most ideal time to start. Most ideal time for me would be usually around 8:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning. So I have an hour before reset. Gives me 2 days worth of logins. Plus, gives me a full day from 9 a.m. till midnight to progress in campaign, all the dungeons, everything, and then not have to stress about it when I wake up the next day, like I did today. That reminds me, we got another code to put in. So, while it's still available, your promo codes on day 2 should be Raid Web Store, because we don't know when that's going to run out. So, that's a 5-star chicken. Make sure that's done. Only because those codes are usually time sensitive, right? Then after that, so tomorrow you would do PP 500 or 500 PP, whatever it is, for the Polarium points. And then the following day, do like welcome gift or something. What do we got here? Stage 4 of the Void and Stage 4 of Spider. Let's do Spider first. We haven't done a single Spider stage. God damn. Okay. And we're super rating. Whoops. Wasting energy here. So how many of you guys have actually started a King account? Because I know we had several people reach out on Discord for help to create a new account. So yeah, let me know how many of you guys actually started an account, and if you want me to continue. So I didn't plan to continue this account. I kind of wanted to wait till next week. You know what? Now that I think about it, because we have the rewards from the global event, I might be able to claim them. It'll be pretty cool to have the border and the resources, the chicken, the primal shard. I might keep it. We'll see. If you've just joined and you're not in the Discord yet, and you want a chance to get the Keberon account, it's got Ezio, Pelops, Keberon, Corvus, Skeletor, Venomage, Varakin, Tagore, and a dozen other epics. Jump in the Discord and go to the announcements tab and react party emote to the message above the screenshot of the Keberon roster, because it's the bot message that has the party symbol there. Because I know some of you reacted party symbol to the screenshot and I had to keep deleting the react because I don't want people to miss out by clicking the wrong one. It'll say how many entries and how many days left. Yeah, it's got 45 entries at the moment, and that's got 3 days left. So 6 p.m. on the 20th of July, it'll be given away. If you want to join that, go ahead. We've got the winner of the Guy of True Shield account has already claimed that. The winner of the... What's the other account? Supreme Kale account, that was given away. That had already been claimed. I just noticed one of you guys reacted rigged to the giveaway of the Shadow account. Absolutely not rigged. It's completely random. It's a bot that automatically selects it and sorts that out. So originally I did the giveaway by selecting all the YouTube comments on the previous videos and spinning them on a wheel. I did that for both the accounts, announced it in the Discord, and only one of them was claimed. So I'm not sure if the other person had Discord or not, even though I made it very clear that's where it would go. So by doing it this way with the bot automatically selecting from whoever reacts to the message, then it's guaranteed to be given away and claimed. So I feel like that's a fair process. You said you're 6-starred Pelops. Who to 6-star next? Palace, Doorkeep, Nama, Fatman, Venomage, Criodan. I mean, probably Nama, so you can get War Master on her sooner. Otherwise, Palace. Doing them in Discord also brings folks here. Folks there. Yeah, that's another thing as well. I do plan to grow the Discord channel, and I want to make sure everyone that's joining Discord is aware that my branding and like myself is going to be creating videos and content on lots of things and not just Raid. That's why this account isn't named Prevladati Raid Shadow Legends or Prevail Inc. Raid Shadow Legends, whatever. It's just my username, and then it's just going to be content about everything that I'm doing. I don't plan to stick to only Raid. I do plan to play it for a long time. I've been on and off it since 2019, but it's not going to be just Raid. I don't care about being affiliated with Raid. I don't want them to give me anything. I'm making content on it because I'm playing it daily, so I don't want to play things for nothing, right? I'm not even getting paid by YouTube. Like, I don't even have the subscribers for that. So it's literally just for fun. Just want to share my experience with you guys. But with the Discord channel, the goal is to help people meet each other, communicate with each other, teach each other things, and also to make friends in other games as well. So, like I mentioned yesterday, I play things like League of Legends, some Call of Duty, Forza, and I do plan to play a lot more games when they come out. GTA 6 is coming out soon. I'll definitely be playing that and probably making content on that as well. So, in the chat, if you play any of the other games that are there, message in them and see if anyone else plays it as well. And also gameplay and server suggestions. If you have any ideas on other games to play, feel free to message there and let me know. Someone said, what's the fastest for reroll? Usually the ancients. You can do 5 to 6 minutes to create an account and pull the first ancient. Or depending who you start, you can finish normal in 60 minutes and pull the first 2 void shards as well, depending on what you want to do. So after we finish this, we're going to clear stage 4 of Void, and that'll complete stage 2, or was it stage 3 of the dungeon challenges. The next one will be the greater potions, and then the one after that will be superior potions, which is stage 13. If we can clear stage 13 in the spirit and magic dungeon, we should have enough superior potions to 3-star ascend Pelops and the king, which will help us in every area of the game mode. I'll do my clan boss battle with that. I'll be able to push arena harder. And I got to make sure I don't forget to finish off brutal. So that's done. Now we just do void stage 3 and stage 4. And then we complete the dungeon challenges. Can't wait for dinner. Got a mad spag bowl ready for me for dinner. So hungry thinking about it. Also, do you guys have any other suggestions for who you would start with the king for starter codes besides Pelops? So the main one I'm thinking is Alice. Alice and Cheshire Cat. What other options do we got? Let me pull it up. Best new player promo code. So you got a Grando Padrig code, which I would personally never use. It's a Hunarak, don't want to use because you don't need the heal regen. And well, I'm just not a fan of her. Turvoid, I'm not a big fan of, but he could be pretty convenient. Sissia Flametongue, I really don't like. She's not my cup of tea. And I have no idea how she's ranked higher than Alice and Cupidus. That is mental. Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is an interesting one. The fact that you've already got to block buffs from the king means you probably don't need to go for Sun Wukong. What am I doing here? Wait, I can't multitask. Do we want to do it? Let's do his books. We missed his A3. Oh, that's filthy. This is why you do one book at a time, guys. That's disgusting. Shoot me. Oh, come on. Let's make it up. Let's make it up with a Lego Ancient Pool. Not even. We got a chicken. I'm getting tortured. I'm not gonna play this account. I'm torturing myself here. What's the next challenge? Stage 7, steal the shield and heal reduction. Stage 7 of that. So let's go here. That's fine. I should have super rated that. That's okay. Leave it on auto. Yeah, leave it on auto. But here, I just want to make sure you get basic attack so he doesn't waste his A2. Sun Wukong. I like him, but I don't know who you'd use him with. He stole the shield. Cool. That's done. That achievement's done. Leave it on auto. Cupidus. He's your HP burner, since you don't have one if you don't start off with Pelops. So Cupidus won't be too bad. He'll be a campaign farmer. He's pretty strong. That wouldn't be a bad start. Cheshire Cat, campaign farmer, nuker. He can solo a lot of content. Not too bad. Fallen, I don't have enough experience with, so I wouldn't start with him. UDK, I don't know how UDK is ranked higher than Alice and Giath on this. UDK should not be ranked 11th. She can be gone. I mean, he can be... Ignore him. We don't need him. Alright, that was easy. Stage 7 of this. Now let's just make sure Venomage doesn't use his A3. Auto with that. You can auto. You can A1. Put that back on auto. Cool. Now I can leave it on auto. Let's just make sure he lands it. Not that we have a choice. If he misses it, why are you? Don't tell me you used your A3 before. Hold up. Remove the accuracy. He didn't use his A3 when I wasn't looking, did he? No, there we go. How did that not land? Alright, let's just auto. Do you reckon if we just auto non-stop, we'll get his A3 back up? Probably not, hey. Like, he'll die. 3 turns. Let's just auto for 3 turns. Oh yeah, because he'll heal. Yeah, surely. Come on. He heals to full. Alright, if we just keep autoing and do that. This is not what you guys came to see at all. One more turn. There we go. Auto. And heal reduction. Just auto. Don't die. Oh, God. Yes, we did it. Where was I at? Alice. Oh, I missed the Walking Tomb Drain. If you don't know what I'm looking at, wait, let me put this link in chat to help you guys out. If you don't know, so use that link to find the latest links and codes. Very, very, very useful. Alice for the lockout. Yeah, Alice can farm 12-3 in 15 seconds at level 50. She kills it in arena. She's great. You don't need her for Demon Lord because you've got... What am I doing? You've got the King and Venomage. Stage 7 of Arcane. Let's do it on Super Raid. Am I late? You are never late. There's no such thing as being late or early. We've pulled 1 Sacred Shard. We got a Epic. We pulled 2 Voids and got 2 Rares. 2 Voids or 3 Voids? I think we've pulled 3 Voids. No, 2 Voids. We've only put 2 Voids. So we got 1 more Void to pull and 1 more Sacred to pull. Now, we're no longer 2x for Sacred. We're still going to pull it because I couldn't care less. But we are 2x Voids. So right now I'm currently chasing down the 2x Void. Actually, I can probably get the Sacred from the dungeon challenges too, can't I? Hi, can you help me make this link account, please? I can when I finish streaming, but if you want it now, join my Discord. It should be in the description of this stream. And someone should be able to help you out there. Just let them know what link you want, what starter rare you want, what starter code you want and what email you want it bound to, and someone should be able to help you out in chat. I might actually do that. That's a good service suggestion. I might create a tab. Let's go create category. Raid Shadow Legends. Create category. Did that work? Where'd that category go? All the way down the bottom. You're going to come up here. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm creating a new category in the server for just raid. You can go in there. And in this category, we're going to create different text channels. One's going to be links plus and codes. Actually, it's just going to be new account help. Another category is going to be, what do we call it? Oh, I don't need to do stage 7. What am I doing? A category for new account help, one category for Raid Shadow Legends chat, and another category for giveaways or trading account, trading. Yeah, because I know a lot of you guys want to pass away accounts, so feel free to do that in the channel. I've nothing against it. Don't like beat accounts or anything like that. Like that's just, I don't know. I don't want to see that stuff. That can all be private message. But if you guys, have an account that you don't want to use, feel free to give it away there. So, I'm going to rename this chat. Let's just get out of here before I accidentally push void farther than I need to. This chat can be called Raid General. There we go. All right, Discord's fixed up. Feel free to join the Discord, should be in the description of this live chat. If you've just joined as well, I will be giving away the Tectian accounts. I will put a post on YouTube, but not a video, and I'll do the giveaway on the Discord channel. I'll probably do it after this stream, and based on the feedback, I'll probably do it for 24 hours. You've just asked about what is Discord. So you'll see a link in the description here. You click on it, it will open up Discord. It's like a community channel page. You create a free account and you can join basically these community channels to communicate with each other. You can send photos, text, whatever. It's just a good way to communicate with lots of people all at once, I guess. No, I don't know. Someone explain what Discord is? There's no other way to explain it. It's just a big chat, social chat service. If you're wondering what we're doing now, we are completing the dungeon challenges. So we can ascend Pelops. So we can finish Brutal. We can finish Brutal without sending him, but I'm going to do this anyway, so I might as well do it now. And we're no longer rushing for the Sacred Shards, so let's just make it easy for ourselves. The main goal is to get the Void Shard while we're on 2x Void. I'm also going to pull 2 more Sacred Shards in this stream. We're going to do a clan boss battle. And then we'll probably wrap it up. How long are we going for now? Has it been an hour already? No way. This was meant to be 5 minutes and we've been here for an hour. I apologize. Ah, I found it. I found the YouTube create. Yep, this is the page I was looking for on OBS before. I found it. There was one option. How do I explain it? So I've got the docs. I've opened up the doc for YouTube Live control panel on one side and YouTube chat on the other side. And then on the YouTube Live control panel studio, it says open studio. And then that opens up another tab, which is essentially just a more in-depth view of the studio. That's what I was looking for before. Charles 1031, you're the one I was talking to about it. If that made any sense, that's what I was looking for. So now we're sorted. Now I can see the stream live, the viewers, and the chat all on one screen. Perfect. Superior Potion and stage 6 of the Ice Golem. What Superior Potion do we want? Do we want to do a green one? Let's do that. And I think we're well past stage 6. Yeah, we'll do that. Super rate it. Why not? After this, we'll pull the Ancient Shard. And then we'll push the Spirit and Magic Keep to stage 13. Grab the Superior Potion from that. Hopefully ascend Pelops. Finish off the last 4 stages of Brutal. Grab the Sacred Shard there. Pull the Sacred Shard. Pull the Void Shard. And then finish off the Dungeon Challenges and pull the last Sacred Shard. You have to end live now and go live later because I have school now. The good thing is this will be on YouTube for you to watch later if you do wish to continue watching. I'm sorry that this doesn't line up with your school schedule, but I don't think I can just end for that. I apologize. Stage 10 of everything and stage 8 of Dragon and Fire Knight. We've still got 5 stages of this to do. I probably shouldn't have done Super Raid because we're going to run out of energy pretty quickly. I hope we have no issues with Fire Knight. I might have to wait until we get Farrakhan to do this. Or I can manual it. Let's manual it. This one shouldn't be fine, but around stage 8 I think it gets up to 7 shield. Oh, he's not fast enough. We'll just do this. We'll clear it on the next one. We'll just basic attack with everyone. And then when he hits us... Oh, never mind, we're good. That's only stage 3. That's not super rare. I don't want to waste the energy for no reason. Someone asked if I got luck with my Sacred Shard pull. No. Short answer, no. Yeah, we didn't do great. We've still got 2 more to pull though, so if you stick around, I'll pull those. I did pull the 2 voids as well, and we only got rares. We got rares left, right, and center, so not a great start. You're thinking of 6-star and Kale first to be a campaign farmer? Do not do that. Do not do that. You don't need to do that. Criodan, this guy right here, can do it at level 50 in 60 seconds with like just your average lifesteal gear. So definitely don't 6-star Kale. Kale should stay at level 40. Pelops can do it in 2 minutes. The King can do it. I don't know how fast he can do it, but I know he can do it. And Criodan can do it at level 50. So don't get Kale to 60 just for that. That's a terrible, terrible idea. Pelops can do it at 50, so use him first, and then after that maybe get Criodan to 50, or even get Criodan to 60, because you'll need him at 60 eventually anyway, and he can do it in sub 60 seconds, nice and easy. But definitely don't get KO to 60. You said it's 10:50 for you, almost 11 o'clock. It's coming up to 4 p.m. for me now, so I think I've probably got another... I've probably finished everything we need to do in the next hour. Who should I buy masteries for? Pelops? Whoever your first 60 is usually who you buy your masteries for. And usually it's someone that you want to use for clan boss, so that you can get War Master nice and early, and that will allow you to push your clan boss up probably to the next category. giving you more rewards on a daily basis. That's the usual goal. If you can get that, yeah, you have a better income and you'll progress a lot faster. You said you really want to try this link. If you haven't already, joined the Discord. You're the guy I mentioned before. It's in the chat. It's free to join, and there'll be people there you can communicate with that should be able to help you start with this link. Otherwise, you can wait till I finish the stream, and I will help you with that. I really hope we don't get stuck on Fire Knight because we don't have the Farrakin yet. That won't be good. The only reason I'm manualing this instead of doing it on auto is because Fire Knight's the one stage that is usually a lot slower if you auto it, because things just won't line up correctly for the boss, and his shield would be up way too long. Like ideally you save Venomage's A3 for this, or if you book her, you don't need to save it, but and then he provides the heal reduction. But there you go, you just sub 60 seconds. We just could do stage 8, and then we don't have to touch Fire Knight again. Oh, I think we have to clear stage 13, don't we, for the Sacred? Alright, correction, we're not getting the Sacred. And if you missed it, we used our legendary books on Pelops, and now Pelops has a rank 4 A1. Because why not? Oh, this is going to be slow now. Let's do a speed up. Get rid of the shield. Heal reduction is not ready. We don't need that. Until he's ascended, that's not going to do damage. We need his shield gone for Venomage to use his A3 and stop the healing. Otherwise, this is going to be a long battle. I don't think we can do stage 8 without Farrakin, because Pelops just isn't ascended. I mean, isn't booked correctly. And the speed order is completely wrong. Let's just see, poison. Oh, perfect. All right. I wasn't sure if he was fast enough to do that. All right, here, we might be able to chunk him down here. We're going to do some poisons, decrease defense, and a nuke. He doesn't have the HP burn though, so it's not hitting the way it should. I'm going to speed up here instead of attacking, so that on the next turn we get 2 turns. Only 2 people had the shield there, that's fine. This should chunk him down. Yeah, A3. If only I saved the A3. Finish him off. Perfect. Alright. Stage 8 is going to be tough. Fuck, I don't know if we can do stage 8 there. Let's just try it. It all comes down... I'm pretty sure it still has 7. The shield still has 7 on it. So that shouldn't be... It should be fine. It's just a matter of resistance and speed, I think. Should I save this? We'll save it. We'll just manual I'll use his A3, that's fine. We'll use this. As long as I don't lose anyone, I didn't think about that. No, we'll use his heal on the next one. He heals up there anyway. I'll Pelops shield first, because he's not going to be fast enough to shield and take 2 turns. We're just going to speed up everyone here, because he's still going to be full health regardless of what we do. Get the healing on, everything. Tank the first hit. So now we want to proc everything and get his heal reduction done. Now we can nuke again. Just do his A1. I don't think his A2 is going to do much more. Neither of it's booked. So now he's at half health and the heal reduction is down for 2 more. So once Venomage is booked, you can permanently heal reduction on the Fire Knight, which is what you want. Do I think Gallcobar will be near as good as Nama in Clan Boss? If you're looking at just Clan Boss, no. Because Nama's kit is entirely pretty much built around Clan Boss. But if you take Pelops out of the equation, then Gallcobar, I think, is far better than Nama, because you've got someone that he's a tank, but he's also a poisoner, and he's got block buffs. Like, for every mode, he's better. For Clan Boss specifically, Nama probably still takes the cake regarding individual damage, but across the board, he's definitely better. Get that heal reduction on, perfect. Stage 8 complete. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I don't have to worry about that for a hot minute. Another 100 energy there. Stage 10 of everything and stage 8 of dragon. So we'll do stage 8 of dragon and then stage 10 of the rest. And then we'll get the sacred from brutal campaign. No, I'm not going to super raid this. I don't like super raiding if I don't have to. Unless if I'm chasing gear, I'll super raid it so I get twice the gear. But if I just need to clear a stage and it's lower than where I can farm, then I won't do it twice, because you're just wasting twice your energy for gear that you're not going to use. So definitely don't do that. This team seems pretty good for all the dungeons as well. Like, Gallcobar's just great. He's great at keeping everyone alive as well. See, like, putting the shield on Kale here just helps when Pelops' shield isn't up. Plus the continuous heal, the poisons. Yeah, I'm really liking him. But you gotta help me decide. Am I going to continue this account, or am I going to start it again with a different starter besides Pelops? Because I'm really leaning towards Alice. Someone's just asked, who's your campaign farmer? We haven't got to farming 12-3 yet, but you have a lot of options with this account. Criodan can do it at 50 in 60 seconds, or you can push him to level 60 and make that a bit faster and more reliable. Definitely don't get KO past level 40. There's no need. Once you get Farakin at level 30, that's your core 5 people. You won't be using KO. Criodan is good. Until Criodan's at level 50 and set up, I'll probably use Pelops first, because he's... I'll try the King. I haven't tried the King on 12-3 yet. I haven't got either of them set up. But Pelops can do it at level 50. I'm sure the King can do it at level 50. I know Criodan can do it at level 50 in 60 seconds. Regarding your first 60, for me it's between the King and Pelops, and whoever you 60 first do your masteries. It'll pretty much be one of those two, and then you'll do the other one straight after. So I don't think it's going to be much of a difference. Someone said a lot of people say Alice is bad late game. Yes and no. Like she holds her own in arena for a long time until you get someone else with a lockout. As long as you have like a fast speed lead and you're using a go first team, she's amazing. Like just being able to stop the enemies from using abilities for 2 turns in arena is huge. Like that, she's gonna carry you in arena for months. And even late game, she's used in arena. So maybe not live arena because you can kind of pick and counter, but in normal arena, she makes a lot of teams. Early game, she's amazing. You're farming 12-3 at level 50 in less than 20 seconds. At level 60, it's 12 seconds. So if you want a 12-second campaign farmer to start with Alice. She'll carry you in early arena. If you get her to go first before Pelops, then you can counter him with that. Obviously, you still got to worry about Pelops' Petrify, but if you're with the king, he's going to cleanse your team anyway. And then he can put the debuffs on the enemy, block buffs on the enemy, sorry. Yeah, I think she's got good synergy with the king. Yeah, I'm just a big fan of Alice. She's really strong. Really easy to use. Visually, really like her abilities sound and look amazing. Same with Cheshire. Her and Cheshire are still top 2 for me of the underdogs, the people that don't get a lot of attention. Yeah, it's them. If you look at the link I sent in chat, the promo link finder that has the starter links and codes, they're ranked like 14 or 15 or something. Where are they at? Alice is ranked 14 and Cheshire Cat's ranked 9. And the people that are above them, like Cupidus and Sissia Flametongue, should not be where they are. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, huge fan of Alice. Would dungeons be harder without sustain from Pelops? Not particularly. I mean, yes. Like, so Pelops can solo things like Ice Golem and Dragon and stuff like that to a degree where, you'll never get Alice or Cheshire Cat to be able to do that. It's definitely more for a faster early game account and for something different because Pelops is just so slow. He's reliable, but slow. And it's just overdone. So if you want like an optimal long term, obviously going Pelops is great, but because you've got the king who's got pretty much permanent shield, he's got poisons, he's got a cleanse, he's got block debuffs, he's bringing everything to the table. You're allowed to have a flexible first slot with a code, someone that can nuke, someone a bit more squishy. You made a few Cupidus accounts, he's great everywhere. I do reckon he's great everywhere. His HP burn's great. You can build him as a flat nuker as well. But I've played with him, Cheshire Cat, and Alice, and out of those 3, I rank him 3rd. I still think like Cheshire Cat having a speed lead and being able to go perfect veil. And the fact that like late game Cheshire Cat is crazy. The fact he scales off speed and attack, and obviously the more you play the game, the better you get, the more speed you're gonna get. Every 1 speed pretty much translates to 1% attack. So late game when you get him, 250, 300 speed or whatever, that's an extra 100 or 50 to 100% attack on top of him already having a crap ton of attack and, obviously 100% crit and crit damage. So Cheshire Cat late game is mental regarding damage. And then if you're comparing Cupidus to Alice, Alice has a lockout, whereas Cupidus doesn't. And then if you have another HP burner on your team, you don't really need Cupidus HP burn. So I think if I were to pick between those two, I'd still pick the Alice. What am I watching here? Why is Venomage not land a heal reduction? I should have manualed this. There we go. Alright, now we can clear it in 30 seconds. Oh, of course. Cleanse. I should have poisoned there. Don't you dare heal. Oh my lord, this is gonna be slow. Is that a block debuff? So we don't want to do that. But this can't be resisted, so surely that counters that? It doesn't counter it. I'm a fool. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to let her heal this one. And now we're going to make sure we're full health. We're going to poison her. Do that. Heal reduction on her. A1. And we're going to save the A2 in case she does her cleanse. Alright, we should be able to win this round here. Decrease defense. And then now his A2 should finish her off. Oh, there we go. Get me out of there. Alright, 2 more. 2 more and we're done. No, we're not. We've still got the stage 13 to do, but we'll sort that out when we get to it. Rocktooth for Spirit Dungeon because of heal reduction. Yeah, you got Venamages as well, but with the Spirit, you got to make sure you don't put your heal reduction right before she does her cleanse. Otherwise, you got to wait, 3 or 4 more turns. So I wasn't paying attention when it was on auto, and that's exactly, I think it happened twice while I wasn't looking. Or you just save Pelops A2 until she does her cleanse, take her block buffs, block debuff buff, and then you do Venamage's A3. This one, alright, we'll just let them take out the ads. I'll leave it on auto. Leave it on auto, and if it doesn't, if they get stuck, then I'll manual it. So once this is done, we're going to do stage 10 of the Force, and then we can grab the Void Shard from the dungeon challenges. We'll pull the Void Shard while it's on 2x, and then we'll ascend Pelops, and possibly the King if we can. And then we'll grab the Sacred Shard from Brutal that we still haven't grabbed, and we'll pull that as well and see what we get. We're probably going to get a rare from the Void and an epic from the Sacred, but it is what it is. There's someone in Discord asking for assistance with creating a new link. If anyone's available to do that, give them a hand. Otherwise, if you just want to wait until I finish the stream, I can give you a hand with it myself. Man, these dungeons take forever. Probably wasn't a good idea to do this on stream, huh? Can't believe they haven't nerfed Spirit Dungeon heal yet. It's still crazy. It is, but I think that's the whole point. Like, she doesn't nuke you, and she isn't too hard to kill. You just have to land 1 debuff, and then you've got it. So, like, it's not too crazy. On the Key Hulk account, I have, like, it's already doing stage 20 just fine. So it's not too bad. As opposed to the magic one that has like a crazy shield you have to try and get rid of and steal. And then she also nukes you. Like the magic keep's way harder than spirit keep. This one's not an issue either. Pretty sure he hits pretty hard, but it is quite tanky. But as long as you get that defense and the attack break, he's not too bad. The void one's, I think, meant to be the hardest one with all the poisons and stuff he puts on you. Sometimes when I auto the void one in the background, like when I'm trying to push it to stage 20, that one's the one that usually fails first. Bit annoying. You pretty much, as long as you pay attention to what the challenges say, it kind of teaches you on how to beat things. So with the challenges, it says put a heal block on the spirit one. So you do that, and that's how you beat it. You steal the buff off the magic one, you do that, that's how you beat it. The force one, you meant to put a defense break, right? Without that, he's got a lot of defense. You do that, you beat him quite easily. And same with the void one, it says to have a cleanse. If you have a cleanser on there, you don't have to worry about the poisons. That's quite easy. So they've done well with trying to teach you things through the challenges, as long as you're paying attention to them. You treat dragon like a clan boss. You treat ice golem like, how long can you survive challenge. Spider, you don't worry about spider. Spider's a mess. Spider's not for early game people. Unless you have Pelops. Even then, Pelops struggles against Spider sometimes. Artac. Artac's who you need for Spider. Start off with Artac. Spider's sorted. Please tell me this is stage 8. Oh, stage 9. Okay. Oh, 2 superiors. Even though we have no force. That's fine. Stage 10. Alright, I'm stopping with the dungeons after this one. KO can solo Spider 10 easy. Interesting. I mean, like, do you want to get KO to 60 to solo Spider 10 but? Oh, yeah, because when he kills things, his A2 resets, hey? You just keep spamming your A2. Interesting. You know who else can do Spider? Artac. Alice. Cheshire Cat. Probably the King. Nah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get to it. We've only done stage 4 of Spider so far. So once this is done, we've finished the stage 4 of the dungeon challenges. We'll grab the Void Shard. We'll pull the Void Shard while it's on 2x. No, but he's good to be hit. Yeah. Kale's goated. Like I was in the stream yesterday. I mentioned how I wouldn't mind starting an account just with Kale with no starter links or code to see how I go. Maybe for like 30 days or something. But like it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be absolute hell. I'll be maxing out all my rares. The other option was to start off with epics only. So there's a few links that have 4 epics, and then I'll use like a Kemptom as the code or something, and then try that out so that I don't have any legendaries. I think that'll be interesting. Bring Kale back. Alright, we're done here. Bastion. Stage 10. Grab all the graders. And the Void. Now, Void Shard pull number 4 or 3. I'm assuming it's 3. Let's see. Whisper would be nice. Another rare. 3 void. Is this the same rare I got before? We got the same rare twice from void shards. If you want to see what an unlucky account looks like, it's this. Yeah, wow. That's also we're gonna go down the offense tree for Criodan, because why not? That is 3 void rares, guys. I used up all my void luck with Keyhawk. Another 3-star chicken. Hound spawn, let's go. Okay, now we need to ascend. Ascend. Pelops, you need some more potions, my guy. We're gonna push. Spirit Keep. We're gonna do stage 13. And we're gonna get what we need for Pelops. Hulk guy is good early nuker. Hulk guy. Who's Hulk guy? You mean Keyhawk? The guy, the void legendary I have? Yeah, he's good. Void only would be hard but fun. Yeah, you'd have to... The thing is, if you didn't start off with any links or codes, I don't think KO can 3-star all of normal campaign in the first 48 hours to be able to pull the 2 voids in the first 48 hours for the 2x. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll have a look at him. I'll reread his kit. I think I just glanced at him, the fact that he was an epic, and I was like, yeah, nah, and moved him to the side. I'll have a look at his kit. I do need a nuker. Can he solo 12-3? I'll check. Let me look up his damage ratios. Siege Hulk, 3.5 rating. Increases ally crit rate in Doom Tower by 24%. Attacks one enemy, decreases the target's duration. Turn meter by 15% if they're under a decreased defense or decreased speed. He doesn't have high ratios. His A2 increases his attack and then attacks all enemies. And has a 75% chance of placing a decreased defense for 2 turns. Doesn't seem too bad, but... I feel like he'd be really, really good in Faction Wars. And maybe clearing waves in Doom Tower. But he needs... I guess you could build him with 0 accuracy and just focus on his nuking side of things, but I feel like he needs everything. He needs attack, accuracy, speed, crit. And crit damage. Yeah. Like, okay, when we finish the next 2 sacred pools, if I get absolute garbage, then I will put a 24-hour... No, I'll put a 3-hour giveaway on the Discord for this account. Anyone that wants it can have it. I don't know why you would, with the terrible luck that it's had. And then I'll consider creating one with Alice as the starting code. So if you want to create an account alongside me, feel free to start it with this link. I'll put the link in chat again in case it's too high up. Useful info. King Gallcobar link. Bada bing. There's the link I've started with. I'm probably gonna restart it with Alice as the code. So if you want to join, let me know. I'll share it. I probably won't stream the start again unless you guys want it, but that doesn't seem interesting enough from my perspective. But I'll probably make a video, a 24-hour video on that one. What have I missed? Okay. Poe, welcome to the Discord. And everyone else that joined since I started this stream, welcome to the Discord. Crap. Venomage is dead. We're not completing the boss fight. Try Fallen instead, like you will try something new, who knows. Link doesn't work for you. Are you trying on computer or phone? Because links don't work on the phone. And on computer it should work just fine. We've hit a speed bump. Let's get Pelops. He doesn't have any gear. Silver Watcher, no gear. Ascended, that. Could try speed, increase HP. Do I need more? No. You know what we're going to do? Clan boss 500,000. Let's have a look at it. I don't want to do clan boss until I ascend. I'm in a pickle. In a pickle. Because I can't ascend him without 4 more of them. There are 2 more there. And then you need to survive, so I need you ascended. Nope, I need you ascended. 2 more of those. I can do that. Alright, that should keep Venomage alive. Now skills. 5. Do I want to put them in... I want them in Criodan before Venomage. For the speed increase. Let's see if I get lucky off A2. That's not bad. Let's try again for the A3. Come on. Nah. Missed it. 1 more book. Got it in the A3. Okay. So that should help. Alright, we're going to jump back in. Let's make sure Venomage survives butts. So we're going to upgrade this to 12. Yes, she has full grey, crappy gear. Yes, it's all I have available. No, I'm not going to change it. Wait, maybe I am. No, not changing it. It's staying on. Flat defense. Oh, double accuracy. Just need survivability. I'm going to upgrade the helmet and the chest to 12. And we're going to jump straight back in. If we clear this, it allows us to ascend Pelops to 3-star. And finish off Brutal and do... We should be able to 1-key the clan boss. Clan boss normal difficulty, that is. We can 2-key it with ease. After this, we should be able to 1-key it. Let's see. Let's attack you. Pop. You can do you. You can do you. She'll die from that, and you'll die from this. Perfect. Decrease attack on Crimson Helm. Freeze Spirit Host. Nope. Decrease defense on Spirit Host. Nope. Nuke everyone. Nope. Continuous heal and shield because we don't want Venomage dead. That will not be good. Provoke and block damage, not what we want. Let's just shield everyone again. Block buffs, poison, perfect. Oh, I can't believe I have to manual this. No, we're not going to waste. Oh, nah. Let's save the heal reduction. And guard. Okay, finish this guy off. I don't want to lose anyone. Will she die from that? Maybe. Let's kill her. And then she dies? Don't kill Kale. Okay, let's just freeze. She should die. They're sorted. Cow needs to be on lifesteal gear. Let's finish her off. Ooh. Dunk. Alright, that's sorted. What have I missed? Link doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. Using gems to farm food for next 6-star. Good or bad idea since my next Arbiter mission is to get another 6-star. Yes, use your gems for energy on 12-3. 100%. That's all. That usually is all you're doing on day 4, 3, 4, 5 of the account. You're usually just farming 12-3. Let's try farming stage 8 instead. If you're referring to this, I'm not farming it. I'm trying to finish the dungeon quest. Oh, I shouldn't have done the heal reduction on the first round. Goose. I'm trying to finish the dungeon quest so I can get the free superior potions that you get, because that'll be all I need for Pelops to be ascended, and then this will be 10 times easier. Decrease defense. Oh, it's just a game of survival now, isn't it? Increase attack on you. Freeze. Come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Let's just try and kill you. Oh, God. Yeah, now we're cooked. Can't do it. Yeah, I would usually farm 8 or 9 to get the potions. But I was hoping to complete stage 13 because we're up to the dungeon challenge to clear stage 13. And then that'll give us the 3 superiors that we need. So that's all right. We can do that later. We got energy. We got energy. We'll grab this one. There's some silver. Where are we with the event? 9,000 for the barrel. And that's still not done. What are we coming? A 3rd place? Embarrassing. What am I doing? They can't do it like this, can they? I don't want to waste. Yeah, okay. Let's finish off the missions first. We're doing Demon Lord. Should we try normal? I've already cleared it. Oh no, I haven't. 3.6. Okay. I don't think we need the accuracy. We'll do it with the accuracy. I think I'm doing about 1.7 or 1.8 per battle. It's usually Kale doing the most, even though he's on... I'm pretty sure he's just on attack gear. Kale, and then the King, and then Venomage, and Pelops isn't doing much without his HP burn. He doesn't really... He's mainly here for survival. Usually get to stage boss turn count 15 to 16 before we get nuked. I'll probably only play this account for another hour or so. I'll try and get the last 2 sacreds. I'll pull those, and then tomorrow I'll look at creating an account with, or maybe Monday I'll create an account with Alice. I think on normal difficulty clan boss we're looking at 3.64 million. We have ascended Venomage now, so we do have a bit more survivability by having that heal reduction. And if you missed it yesterday, we did myth bust the double shields. If Pelops shields after the king, like this, it does add on and it still deflects damage. And if Pelops shields before the king, it still adds on and it still deflects the damage. So their shields work. Really wish those 3 legendary books went into his shield, but we've got a level 4 basic attack for Pelops, in case you're wondering. Alright, so we've set a new record for this. Still not good enough. 2.2. Alright, we've increased it by I think 500k. And that's just probably from the survivability that Venomage brings with the Ascension. Criodan's never expected to do damage. Pelops isn't going to do anything without his HP burn. Yeah, everyone else is... That's the max they can pretty much do on this difficulty with that amount of rounds survived. So let's... Should I finish these? Grab the epic book and 300 gems? No. What we're going to do is we're going to jump back in. Nope. We're going to upgrade gear. We're going to upgrade this to 16. Hopefully it costs less than 1.4 million. It costs 600,000. That's probably the cheapest level 16 I've ever done in my life. We're going to upgrade this to 16 for the health. We're upgrading this to 16 for the extra 11% health as well. And we're going to do this to 16 for the speed and the 6 attack. How beautiful. What are we going to do without it? And for the king, might as well do his terrible gloves because it's going to cost... Wow, that was expensive actually. Didn't expect that. We're going to leave that there. Actually, he's not helping us out. And we have 4 stages left. I'm going to skip stage 3 because PTSD. We're going to do stage 4. And I think we can leave it on auto until the end of the second wave. I might consider manualing it just so the shields are available for wave 3. Someone said, why Alice versus Cupidus? Cupidus and Alice. Alice is way better in arena, for starters, with her lockout. As a nuker, like just raw damage dealer and defense ignoring champion, she's better. Cupidus does bring the HP burn, but as soon as you bring someone else that has a HP burn, he's not needed. Alice can farm 12-3 faster and easier at level 50. Imagine pulling Corvus or Nama from Sacreds. I would prefer Corvus for the buff extension, because if you have a buff extension on this team with the shields that you already have, then you're absolutely set. Well, I want to take out these 2 first because they're gonna place bombs. Oh, they didn't land their bombs. Debuff blocked. We're gonna shield here. If these 2 bomb Pelops, he's just dead. Do I double shield? Let's just double shield. We're not in a rush. Yeah, you gotta be careful on Brutal with these 2. They'll nuke Pelops like crazy. Bring the attack break on him, and it should clear them all off. They're probably going to die from that. He's going to die from that. Let's drop her. Ooh, not quite. That's fine. He'll die on the next one. And Dunzos. All right, sweet. Put it back on auto. Yeah, no, I just... Cupidus is... Like, if you take the HP burn out of the equation, Alice brings a lot more to the table. Hope that helps. If you don't... Like, some accounts don't pull... Let's look at my... What account is it? I can't remember. I have an account. I can't remember which account it is, but I had an account that was like 60 days into the account and didn't have a single HP burn champion on the account at all, not one, right? So when you look at it that way, that's where Cupid's strength comes from. He's a nuker and he's got the HP burn. Similar to like Artak, I guess. Not as tanky, but yeah, you've got a nuker, like someone that can fill two roles like that is really great. Alice's role is being a lockout champion and a nuker. Really good single target, really good multi-target. She has a multi-attack A1, which is great for Fire Knight. Like early Fire Knight, that is. So, alongside Farakin in Fire Knight, with this link, you got Criodan, triple hit A1, Alice, triple hit A1, and a double hit A. No, A2 is only double hit if it kills someone. Then you got Farakin is a multi hit, and then you got Venomage triple hit A1. You've got like Fire Knight's gonna be a breeze. That was easy. That's just why I like Alice. Cheshire Cat is not as strong early as Alice, but way stronger late game. I don't know if you heard me before, but Cheshire Cat scales off speed and attack. So pretty much every one speed is equivalent to 1% attack. So late game, you got him 100% crit, 300% crit damage, whatever. And your main goal is just ramping up that damage. Instead of trying to find attack percent here and there, just increase that speed as much as possible. You put him as a speed lead, he's going to go first and he's going to nuke. If he's fast enough to go first, that means he's got enough damage to probably nuke the enemy as well. So that's where Cheshire Cat comes in. And then things like Grim Forest and stuff, he will just solo things really, really fast as well. So that's where he comes in handy. And secret rooms in Doom Tower. Because he's got the perfect veil and the I can't remember if it's unkillable or block damage. If he gets nuked, I can't remember the exact description, but I think it's if he gets nuked by something that blocks him, drops him below 30% health, he gets a block damage. Let me double check what the description is on it. Whenever this champion is about to receive a fatal hit, no, whenever this champion is about to receive a hit that will drop their HP below 20%, blocks the incoming damage and places a block damage and a perfect veil on this champion for 1 turn, 3 turn cooldown. That's huge, right? You have him on lifesteal gear or something. He'll heal back up after that nuke, and then he's set again. And it places the perfect veil on him as well. So he's as long as someone else is alive, he'll survive a nuke and keep going. He has a self-increase attack, which is good. He'll decreases enemy speed, increases his speed, and an AoE A1. The only downfall with him is his A2 being single target. If it doesn't kill the target, will take him out of his perfect veil. So all his abilities have a godlike rating because the fact they scale off speed. He needs, for farming 12-3, if he's your farmer, you need to set him up with the to turn off his A2 for farming 12-3 because it will take him out of his perfect veil and it will slow down the run massively. So if you keep his A1 on, he'll start off in veil, he'll use his A3, then his A1, and then he'll just kill everyone with his A1. Will I survive this if I target the boss? Wait a second. I'm going to manual this. Let's not throw this. He's got increased attack. Let's decrease it. Yeah, Pelops is not doing great here. Double shield. The only bad thing about that is it puts the taunt. That stuns him. That's good. Let's hit him. I need his A2 to go off before that shield runs out. There we go. Poison, block buff. He should die from that. Let's finish this guy off. Ooh, she's gonna... I'm gonna attack her just to make sure she's dead. Yeah, she'll die. Now she'll die. Now it's just the boss. So we'll just auto it. Should be fine. It was just the ads for this one, the small guys, they do way more damage than the boss. So you gotta be careful with them. Most campaign bosses, when I'm just autoing it through, I'll click on the boss so they target him instead of taking out the small guys because it will slow you down. This is the last battle we have to 3-star to get the Sacred Shard. You got Criodan and Pixnell. Who's Pixnell? I know Criodan's not that great. You do need a damage dealer with this start though. Oh, Pixnell's awful. Apparently good in Ice Golem. Immune to freeze debuff. Okay. Criodan's not bad, but Criodan Fox Hunter, yeah. Good damage dealer. Block active skill. Attacks all enemies, damage dealer. His damage on his A1 and A2 are pretty high multiplier. But that's about it. He'll help you out in Fire Knight, but yeah, that's unlucky. It feels bad pulling 2 legendaries and they're both kind of mid. Ooh, I've got to manual this, don't I? I don't want Pelops to die here again. We're gonna go slow and just increase the shields and the healing. This one battle's the difference between me getting that sacred on the 2x and not. If we didn't 1-star this, I would have got the second sacred. Alright, we're sorted. Let's do another sacred pull. Now, it's not 2x. I don't recommend doing this. But what do we got to lose, yeah? Let's see what we get. Kingashi, are you the reviver? You are. She's not bad for... You know what? She might replace Criodan in Clan Boss. Yeah, she replaces Criodan in Clan Boss. Because all she needs is speed. Speed and health. Not even health. Literally just speed. Just keep her alive, so health and defense. And then as fast as you possibly can. Because she's got a team up with also a turn meter fill and a revive. That's 15%. What is Criodan's? 30%. Okay, so he's got to increase speed and a turn meter fill, whereas hers is a ally attack and a turn meter fill. What would I rather? Because ally attack will then proc this if it works on him. She'll be better in... she's not even going to be better in Fire Knight because Criodan's good in Fire Knight with his A1. Unless she swaps out for... She could replace the King in Fire Knight. Yeah, I think she replaces the King. I really need to get this done. Well, that was awful. If anyone wants to see the roster and the shards we've pulled a dozen rares. Every void shard was a rare. We got 2 of the same voids. Every sacred shard was an epic. Not even a great one, if that. Yeah. That's this account's luck. I do want this though. Alright. I know you guys probably aren't going to stick around, but I'm going to just clear stage 13 of all of these. Actually, no, we can't. We can't clear stage 13 of Fire Knight, can we? I don't think we can. Yeah, I know I've got the Slither. I know he's good. I have a 6-star soul on him on one of my accounts. Actually, you're right. Slither replaces Criodan in Clan Boss. Yeah, yeah. Damn it. I shouldn't have put my books in Criodan. Should have put them in Venomage. This account's cooked. I think we call it there. Like, I won't be able to push stage 13 in all of these. We got 3 rares from the Voids. We got a bunch of rares from the Ancients. Nothing good from the Sacreds. Should we push and try and get the Primal? Send the champion 20 times. And upgraded champions rank 20 times. So if I go 8 of these, 7 of these, that's 15. And that. And then grab all of them. That's 20. Do the voids. I got 3, 4, 5. I need 15 more. Let's grab. Yeah, I know he's better than Apothecary. I completely agree. He's better than Apothecary. Don't do what I'm doing. Oh, I shouldn't have spent a million silver. Whoops. We're just testing. That's what we're doing. We're testing. Upgrading 20 people. And we're gonna ascend the. Oh, we can't ascend greys, can we? We'll do the greens. See how many points we get and see if we can grab the free primal. Dun, 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 dun. I really need to look up a Spotify playlist that isn't affected by YouTube. It's a good idea. 2 stars, ascend. You cannot ascend greys. That is correct. We're gonna do. I don't want to waste it on that. We'll do you twice. Thank you. We'll do sniper because we're gonna get her up to 5-star anyway. Hypothetically, if we pull someone good. We'll do. Oh, this is killing me. I want to do these guys, but I don't have to farm potions. Let's do a couple more greens. So what do we need? We got 2. How many have we done? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, you know what I can just do? Brew upgrade, 2 stars. Who have I done? You 2. 2. 2. Blues, greens. I have a lot of greens. Where the hell do they come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 with 4 each. Alright, let's get these guys up. You need 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. 1. No, I don't have enough. Time to pull some more. This is a terrible idea. Oh, gems. Cool. Tavern, upgrade, rank, select, nope, level, 19. Grab you, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a barrel? How did I get a barrel? Is that from... I think I got that from my first gold shard. From the Plarian points. How many more do I have left? One more guy, yeah? You need another potion, sir. And then someone. There we go. And now we get rid of the greys. Yeah, I call them greys instead of commons because why not? Less syllables. More better. This is like click galore. Alright, cool. And now we go to you. Nope, you're done. Send you one more. Pitker. We're gonna send you. We're gonna send... Is that all I did? We're gonna send you. We can't do you. Oh, there's no way. We're actually out of potions. We've got more bruise, but how many more do we have to send? 2 more. That's fine. We'll get back to that. 140 energy in the Fire Knights. Kill enemies in the arena. I was gonna say like that. 3 epic or higher accessories to level 12. What do we got? I doubt we have any epics. We do. We got 1. I have no silver. Did I really just spend all that silver expanding bag space? Ah, do I have to do this? Oh, I gotta do this, don't I? Yeah, let's close all them.
It must be known.
Cool, that's done. How much is that? It's 500,000. Hopefully that's enough to get these artifacts to 12. Oh, I can grab that too. 600,000. Gems? We'll grab gems. Where are we at? 8. Oh god. 300k for that. Oh, this is going to be expensive. It's a 4-star. It's a 5-star. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was cheap. I'll do 1 more. Easiest way to get an artifact. Event dungeon. See how we go. Super raid, auto climb. Yeah. I should probably just watch it and manual it. Nah, we'll let it climb. What are we doing now? We've done the promo code. We can pull some more shards. Did you get 2 golden fragments? Can you show me? So your first one is from your quest, which isn't there anymore, which says to bind the account to an email. And then your second one is for, which I haven't used yet, is promo code PP500 or 500 PP. I can never remember which one it is. And that one will give you another 500 points. So we'll get you to 1,000, which will give you all 3 of these. And then you can go ahead and pull from there. Yeah, check that for the drop rates as well. But the barrel's not the crazy. Like, out of all of that, what would I rather want? I'd rather want a void shard, a 4-star chicken, an immortal soulstone, a legendary book. That's pretty much it. Energy's good too. Superior arcane helps you from having to farm, I guess. Legendary gleaming. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of like anything in the bottom half, maybe. and then these 3. You don't want any of these top 6. We don't need them. Like, yeah. Get more value out of these, depending where you are in the game, but Void Shard's definitely probably number 1. Void and Legendary Shard, number 1 and number 2. Either. Where are we at? Pull in a couple more. Rank 2 in that. Where are we? We're flying through this. What do you reckon we'll get to? I think stage 10. I'm going to say stage 10 we're going to get to with that. How are we going with all of this? Did I buy Masters? I didn't buy Masters on either of them. And I'm not going to... No, I'm kidding. I'll do... Nah, I won't buy Masters. Whoever gets the account next can... They can buy Masters. Hey, look, another barrel. 72,000 more points for Varkos. How many have we spent so far? I don't know. Get artifacts and essentially summon champions. Alright, let's just see where we get to with this. How are we going Faction Wars? Have I touched it? No, I haven't even opened it. Bannerlord Crypt. Yeah. Aha, that's why we pulled the 2 Void rares. Just for this. I'm kidding, that's a terrible idea. Demon Spawn. Another thing, if you start off with Cheshire Cat, you can go Demon Spawn, push that quite early, which is good. If you start off with Alice, then you start off with Aethel instead of Kale, and you push Sacred Order. 100% recommend doing that. That's another good reason to do that. Oh, Sylvan's open. We're going to push that. I can't forget to do that. Because why not? How are we going here? Oh, we're going to do stage 10, like I guessed. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It's a shame we can't join the tournaments in the first few days. I'm going to stop it here after this one. And we're going to watch stage 10. Because I don't think we can clear stage 10. It looks like we're struggling here, but... Is this mic really low for everyone or just me? I apologize. Let me just fix that up. Let me know if that's any better. Someone mentioned yesterday that I had the game volume on and they mentioned my mic was way higher than the game volume. So today I moved it a bit further away so I wasn't spitting in everyone's ear. The golden summons, the 2 you summoned. What are you referring to? Oh, where did you get the 2 golden fragments? The golden summons. Not sure what you mean. If you're referring to the at first I thought you were referring to these. I only pulled 1 so far. If you're referring to these golden summons, like the sacred, the 2 that I've done, the first, oh, they're both from campaign. See at the bottom here, when you clear brutal, you get 1. When you clear hard, you get 1. That's what those sacreds are for. You can also get 1 from completing the dungeon challenges, part 5, which usually people, especially myself, would struggle with Fire Knight, stage 13. The rest is usually pretty easy, especially once you start getting everyone ascended. Oh, have we completed yet? Nope. I don't know how we're going to go with stage 10. I thought I pressed stop. Maybe I should have done it on the way 1 before. Okay, results. Yeah, we didn't clear stage 10. Okay, cool. Minute 22. Pretty long run, so it's a bit unfortunate. Did I pull? I didn't check. I did, and it's a 1-star. It means it's going to be cheap. Come on, 100k. 123. Cleared that off. Move. How many points is that? 840. We need to double our points. What else do we got? Stage 13. I think we can do stage 13 Ice Golem and Dragon. That's 300. That'll put us at... Stage 13... 100,000 silver. 100,000? Million. Million silver. And 2 more there. Okay. That's going to be our goal. We're going to push Dragon's Lair to stage 13. And try and complete it in less than 100 turns. And then we'll push Ice Golem, try and complete that in less than 100 turns. And then the Ascend 2 more people. Which I'll probably do Pelops. And then if I hit level 30, if I still need a few more points, I'll hit level 30 and unlock Farakin and the Forge. And then I'll forge some legendary pieces there. And then we'll grab the Primal Shard, pull the Primal Shard. If it's good, and only if it's good, I'll continue this account. But if the Primal Shard doesn't satisfy me, which there's a 99% chance it won't, then I'll end the stream. I will put an announcement into the Discord with a 3-hour giveaway for this account. You have to react to the bot message, enter the giveaway, the bot will automatically select a winner, and this will go into someone else's hands. And then next week, probably on Monday or maybe Sunday, I will create a new account with Alice. Alice or Cheshire Cat, still haven't decided. Let me think on it. That's the plan. Someone mentioned in chat that you can rush the Primal Shard in the first hour of an account using a certain strategy. If you're interested in that, look that up and let me know how you go. I personally am not going to do it. Well, I'm doing it now. It's not in the first hour, but I don't see it as a viable reroll strategy. Oh, come on, 10 more. Wait. I need to manual this. If I do the shield, I'm not going to do it in less than 100 turns. We're not even on stage 13. If I can't do stage whatever this is in less than 100, we're not doing stage 13, are we? That's a bummer. I didn't think about that. That's the only bad thing about this account I've noticed. We don't have the damage for waves. That's why I want to start with like Alice or Cheshire Cat, because like we can clear the waves. We got the survivability, but we don't have the damage. Yeah, we're definitely not doing stage 13 in 100 turns. I'm not even going to attempt Fire Knight then. What do you mean? Ice Golem. Alright. We're going back to Spirit Keep. We're going to farm. We're just going to do stage 8 3 times. Get a couple of superior potions. Ascend Pelops. And try and grab that Primal Shard. We'll jump into Arena after this. I think we could do 20 Arena battles, gives us points as well. How is the starter link doing compared to other? What do you think? I think this starter link is well balanced to the point that you don't have to start with Pelops. I've mentioned it a couple of times already in this stream. So with the King, he's got survivability, he's got poison damage, he's got block buffs ability. All you're missing is like a nuker, pretty much. Perfect. With a Supreme straight away. Nice. So you don't have to go Pelops. Pelops obviously brings more survivability. His shield stacks with the Kings, and he brings a HP burn. But yeah, I'm liking it. The king's good. I haven't ascended him yet, so once I ascend him, I'll figure out, how strong he really is, because obviously he will have the proc poisons ability with his passive. But yeah, I think to really test an account, you've got to play it for about 2 weeks, get a solid team built up, and then push all your dungeons and clan boss as far as you can, and let that be the deciding factor. The main reason I went with Pelops for this start is to do a clear comparison with every other account that I've done, because if I don't start off with Pelops and I try and compare him to Nama or Corvus on accounts where I've started with Pelops, then it's not going to be a clear comparison. Campaign was easy. I did all of campaign with no ascension, crappy gear, and yeah, it just took a long time, but they do campaign super easy. You do get HP burn with Fatman. It's not as consistent as Pelops, but yeah, you do. Trying Wukong instead of Pelops. See, I thought about the Wukong, except Wukong isn't as strong as a nuker as Alice or Cheshire Cat. He does bring the speed up in arena, whereas Cheshire Cat brings speed up everywhere. And then Wukong does have the strip buff and block buff ability, but the King also has a block buffs, debuff. So you don't need 2 people with block buff, debuff, right? Like, I'd rather Alice over Wukong for arena and Cheshire over Wukong for everywhere else, right? Like, so even in arena, only because you've already got that sorted with this. You get your block buffs already, so you don't need Wukong for that. And without Pelops, you don't have someone like the King will stay alive, but you need someone like Pelops who won't die for a long time, so Wukong keeps reviving. So Wukong and Pelops would be cool, because then you can counter other Pelops teams. But the King and Wukong, I think there's a bit too much overlap. I think Alice would fit that role. Let's what am I missing? 3 of them now. Oh, I don't have. It's 2. No, I need 1 more battle there, and I need to do Arcane. I was hoping to get by without doing Arcane. We're doing stage 9 or stage 8. Stage 8's a bit quicker. Artac. Yeah, Artac works. Artac would definitely work with this. You've got. That's actually a great suggestion. I've done Artac before, and I've played with Artac back when he first came out as a login champion. But he would work. You've got consistent HP burns. You've got a campaign farmer. You got one of the best spider dungeon clearers. He's a good tank. Artac, I think Artac's, if I were to do a compatibility with this, Artac would probably make top 3. I think Giath, the Truth Shield, would be great. She's really strong. It doesn't, like, you can't, her kit doesn't explain well enough how much damage she actually deals. She's really strong. Lots of survivability as well. And obviously the buff extension would be really handy for the King. So Giath is definitely up there. I'd like Alice for the uniqueness and the speed, I guess. But, if you're not fast enough in arena, Alice just kills herself into Pelops, which is only down 4. So you'd hope that as long as the King is faster and can block buff on the enemy, otherwise you're going to struggle there. Who else do we got as starters that we can run alongside? You've got Giath. Cupidus is the other option for a bit more HP burn. That's pretty much it. I wouldn't really run anyone else. I wouldn't run Padrick. I wouldn't run Tahanarak. This is killing me. I pulled a Superior on the first one, and then we're just wasting energy now. I should have done stage 11 or 12. How long have we been going for? 2.5 hours. It's going to be another 3-hour stream of me doing nothing. If you're unsure what we're doing, we are trying to get another superior potion for Pelops so we can ascend him. And then we're going to try and get the primal shard from the global event. Harvest Jack. Harvest Jack is good. Harvest Jack's a link instead of a code, so you can't combine him with the king. This is not working. Stage 11. Yeah, I've tried stage 13 and Venomage does not survive. So that was the goal. That's why I pushed the dungeon challenges to the last one so I could get that. Maybe I should try again. We'll try again. After this one, we'll try stage 13 again. Maybe it was RNG. I'll fix up Venamage's gear, and then we'll do stage 13 again. We have put books into Criodan, though, since my last attempt, so maybe we'll clear it. But yeah, that was the first goal when I jumped on today, was to push the dungeon challenges so I could get those free potions without having to farm. That's why I've held off farming for so long for the dungeons. The worst part is everyone's magic on the team. So farming this for only Pelops is not the most efficient. We need a feast. Yeah, we need another champion chase. Not champion chase. What's it called? Whatever the He-Man was part of, where you got the free login stuff and the feast. We need another one of those. That'll be great. Come on, make it easy for me. Just give me a superior right here. A greater. Yeah. Let's just fix up Venomage a bit. He's what garbage. Speed. I don't have any silver. What am I doing? Thinking I can do this. Health goes up, defense goes down. Speed goes up, accuracy drops 17. I can't do that. What do we got for... Ooh. You know what I could do? Let's just quickly sell. That plus, let's go with everything that's not those. And it's all grey and blue. Cool. Now let's grab this and go to 12. 130k, 120k. Oh man, it misses speed. Lose 5 accuracy. What do we got for weapon? Attack, resistance, HP, crit rate, accuracy, crit damage. Yeah. 100k. Whoa, huge. And you, my friend. Oh, winning 150k. Massive. It's always Venomage that gets the best gear at the end of the day. Apart from whatever this is. That's pretty garbage. Did I put any ascension in you yet? No. I still can't anyway. We need to do arcane. Alright, we're gonna manual this again. We're gonna turn off super yeah, we'll turn off super raid because I don't want to waste energy if we fail. We can use this on round 1 because it'll be ready by round 3. We're gonna save that. We're just gonna basic with him. I shouldn't have done that. That was silly. I don't want to do that. You die. Still buff. Stunned. Who's next? You can die. Or freeze. I can't freeze you. What am I doing? As long as Venomage doesn't die, I don't care how long this takes. Good. My lord. Let's just hit you. Let's just nuke. I don't care. What do you think of the new login champ? I don't think much of him. Haven't played him enough. On an early account that hasn't pulled anyone, I guess he helps, but I'm not jumping out of my seat for him. The pass. Yeah, champion pass. That's what I'm thinking. How's it going, Icefang? I'm good. Hope you're well. Someone said, for the last 2 months, I made 13 accounts. It's getting really boring after 1 week. So I get what you mean, but the thing is, you got to push it a bit further than 1 week for it to get fun again. You got to get into Grim Forest, Doom Tower. You got to get into Siege. You know, get into Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. You got to really start setting goals for yourself, saving up your shards, trying to complete events from start to finish. Try not to run multiple, like too many accounts at once, because then obviously it will get boring because it will slow down. You'll be saving up resources and it will slow down, but yeah, it does get more fun, especially when you set goals like trying to complete certain Arbiter missions in a certain time frame and whatnot. If you just keep creating accounts, then obviously the ones that you have are going to be more boring, for lack of better words. Ask me how I know. I've played too many accounts. Someone said, is there any way that you could turn your mic sensitivity up a little bit? I have my computer speakers turned up all the way, but it's still quiet. I can yell into the mic. I can check my mic sensitivity. Give me 1 second. Bluetooth and devices. Let me check. Everything looks like it's quite fine. Like on OBS, I can maybe raise this a tad, but I don't want to make the decimals too high in case I yell. Mic audio balance. 72% is capped. Yeah, I've got input at 100%. When is the face reveal gonna happen? I was waiting for that comment. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta hype it up a bit more. You know, I can't do a face reveal in the first few months. That's just boring, you know. Gotta hype it. The fun begin after 3 months, and the early shards don't give me nothing exciting. Yeah, you gotta commit. The fun's in committing. I was gonna make a video about this, about free to play versus spending, and why free to play is more fun. It's because it's a commitment. You've got to you got to plan ahead. You got to have good resource management. You get more excited when you pull things and such. You just set little goals. Set arbiter mission goals, arena goals, clan boss goals. You got to be more precise about how you set your team. You know, you're paying more attention to all your gear. And if anyone asks you a question about your account, you know everything about it. You inform yourself of what everyone's kit does. Yeah, it's a lot more fun when you do it that way. All right, this is the moment. Hopefully we can push her down here. I think we've got, was it 4 turns before she does that? So hopefully we kill her in 4 turns. Otherwise, no, we'll be fine because Pelops' A2 comes back up. So even if she does cleanse everything, we can just steal it straight away and we'll be set. As long as Venomage survives. We'll shield here. Venomage will survive that. I'll just increase turn meter. Add another poison. 2 more turns. We should be fine. We're gonna... you know what? I'm just gonna use his A2. I think he will still have it back up by the time she cleanses. And I think her heal is only 50%. I probably should have saved that. It didn't land anyway. That sucks. I got a bad feeling she's gonna heal up on the next one. By more than we can handle. Oh, I should have decreased defense. We're screwed here, aren't we? That's fine. We're gonna shield here. And then Pelops is gonna... No, it's not available. Oh, we're cooked. She's gonna heal so much because Venomage won't be able to put the heal reduction this round. Alright, let's just speed up. Alright, steal it. And poison. As long as she stays like below 80%. Ah. It's alright. Heal reduction here. 3 turns. We'll save the shield. I think he's going to have 2 turns in this rotation anyway. Let's try again. Venomage just can't miss that heal reduction on his 3rd turn. Otherwise, we're cooked. Alright, I'll just do this because he's going to attack us. But I don't have the HP burn on deflect. Yeah. She'll be right. I should have maybe done the magic one first. Ascended old mate. So he's got the poison proc. That would have been maybe a smarter approach. Turn increase. Hit. Whack. deflect, poison. Man, this is slow. 10 minutes. Fuck. Might as well read the comments while I'm cruising along with this. Should we do this again? We did this last time. It screwed us up. Do you recommend Corvus or Staltus for new account? Corvus. I'm not a fan of Staltus. He was... I'm not a fan of him. Let's just say that. I don't think he's great. Oh, it missed again. Maybe I should hold that until it runs out and then try it. Bro, if she heals here, this is going to be a 15-minute bloody battle. He has a shield. Do I do that or do I shield myself? She's going to attack. I have to do this. Otherwise, Venomage dies. If I don't kill her here, she, no, I'm not going to kill her here. She's going to heal so much. Oh, filthy. I don't want that. I should have booked Venomage. Have I tried to do any rerolls for Primal? No, I haven't. The only reason I'm still playing this now is to go for the Primal. And then once I get the Primal, I'm giving this account away. Oh, I can't A2 here because she's going to use her block debuff. Man, this is taking forever. Yeah, I'm not re-rolling for primals. I'm not that sweaty, I think. Stealth is good, but he isn't good for a new account. Yeah, maybe. I don't see it. Like, I just don't rank Steltus as high as anyone else. Alright, Steel, perfect. Alright, this is the one. This is where we kill. We're gonna heal reduction. We're gonna shield. See if that hits harder. It does hit a little bit harder. We're gonna place poisons. We missed. Decrease defense. Perfect. Alright, we have 5 turns to kill her. Worst case scenario, we drag this out for an hour and we just drop her max health down to 0, right? Like, fuck, could it really be that bad? We're not doing that though. If this takes more than 15 minutes, we're going to go switch to the magic keep. We're going to do magic and then we'll come back. For you 30 people watching this for the last 12 minutes, I salute you. This is painful. I just have to remember to hold off on Venomage's heal reduction for one more round and not use it this time. Yep, he doesn't heal here, so we get one more block. I think we've got it here. We'll just do this for damage. Deflect, alright. Okay, as long as that lands, we're fine. Because she still has 2 turns before her thing, so we're good here. We've done it. 13 minutes is fucking awful. Oh. Yeah, starts as clean waves fast and control. You don't need the control because you've got Criodan. And for wave clear, there's much better options for damage and wave clear. What did I not get that? On auto. There's no way. How did I forget this? Clear stage 13 spirit keep on auto? What do you mean worth? I didn't do it. What do you mean it's not worth it? I can't do that again. I'm not putting you guys through another 15 minutes. Oh, breathe. You're still here, Charles? That's crazy. Thanks for keeping up. I'm going to try my luck with the magic keep. And because only Pelops needs to survive. We don't need Venomage. Pelops can solo this. So we're gonna do my game's crashed now. I've killed the game. Are you using Vulcan's link? Yeah, I'm using Vulcan's King Gallcobar link. We're gonna do the magic keep. I'm going to clear stage 13 on auto because Pelops can solo it as long as he survives. And you're still here as well. Thank you. Thank you for the commitment. We're going to clear stage 13. We're going to promote, that's not the word, ascend the king. We're going to ascend the king, and then we're going to go back to Spirit Keep. This is hell. I just put you guys through 14 minutes of Spirit Keep manual battle for nothing. Oh, I apologize sincerely. I hope you guys know you're only watching for me to get a primal shard and to pull it. I think Corvus is better than Gallcobar. Yeah. They have their differences. So, in case you missed the conversation earlier, the good thing about Gallcobar is it gives you more options for codes. Like, you don't have to go with Pelops. Whereas when you go with Corvus, you have less compatibility. I mean, like Corvus and Giath, that was fun. That was cool. Infinite shield with that one. You got to listen to me suffer. See, this is why I haven't done a face reveal yet, because you would have visually seen me half jump out of my chair and lose my shit. Also, I need a language warning out there. I'm Australian, so I swear. And I used to be a tradie, so I used to swear like a madman. It's better now. I spent a few years in real estate. Yes, I know. I went from tradie to real estate. What a terrible occupation. And now I'm on YouTube. What an adventure! But yeah, I still let the curse words out when needed. Have you played Resident Evil 4? No, I haven't. I haven't played Resident Evil for like 15 years, I think. Never got into them. Vulcan Link doesn't work. It does. I've made multiple accounts today with them for people. If you're using it on PC, it won't work. If you're using it on computer, it works. You're saying that I missed your message earlier. You said that Stoutus can help with Nightmare Campaign. Gallcobar can also. Gallcobar and Pelops, if you missed it, pretty much completed all the way up to 12-3. Brutal campaign with level 12 common 2-star gear. Life gear. Right, not even life steal or anything. Like, just, it was like 3 or 4 hours this morning. I was just hitting next through all of brutal and hard campaign without even having to check if they cleared it. Have I pulled the Sacred Joy already? Yes. You've missed it. I got nothing good. You didn't miss anything. I don't even know who I pulled. They were that bad. Apparently they're not that bad, but they're not good. I'll show you after this who we got. I'll show you the roster. There's one more Sacred we can get, and that's from the Dungeon Challenge. But I don't think we can auto stage 13 a Fire Knight. So I don't think we're getting that. If you think Corvus is better than King Gal, I don't think Corvus is better than King Gal. I think Corvus is good. I think King Gal gives you more compatibility with more starters besides Pelops. And Stoutus isn't good. I do think Stoutus isn't top 3. Go with who you prefer and you'll be fine. Oh, I feel like that message wasn't intended for me. Was that intended for Dimitri? Or was that just it was. There we go. At Dimitri. My bad. That was a reply. So if you think Corvus is better than King Gal and Stoutus isn't good for a new account, then why bother asking which of the two is good for a new account? Just go with who you prefer. I think you just wanted another opinion or for a debate for the pros and cons of why other people would think elsewhere. Yeah, thanks for the clarification there, Karma. I did just realize it. Yeah, I think some people just like to ask the question to see what people's opinions are. Maybe he's only played them for a week and some other people have played it for longer. Like Staltus Dragonbane, for example, I've only played for a week. So my impression is very small. I could have kept playing because that's where I pulled the Supreme Kale, but then I wouldn't have been a clear reflection on Staltus's skills because I would have had Supreme Kale as the main character of that account. I pulled Fallen from the Sacred. Good job. Good job, Mac. I think Fallen fits really well. Did you start with Pelops as well? Because if you started with Pelops, that would have been it's a really good start. Yeah, he does have Sylvan Watchers. That's really good as well. Having the Sylvan Watcher with the King. That reminds me, I have to do Faction Wars after this. It's Sylvan Watchers right now. Mac, make sure you're doing your Sylvan Watchers today. It's Sylvan Watcher Day for Faction Wars. Don't forget. What did I do? I was just asking for opinion, dude. Oh, Dimitri, it's all good. I think he was just giving his opinion. Don't worry about it. I think Dimitri was just asking for an opinion on starts, and Karma's just mentioned to go with who you prefer. I think that's the general gist of the game. Like, there's going to be more fun starts, and then there's going to be more efficient starts, right? Like, there's not one start that is the best everywhere. There's the Nama Pelops start, which is probably the fastest clan boss. There's Pelops King, which is probably better for all rounder. There's Corvus that has his niches, starting with like Cheshire Cat for a faster, fun nuking account. Like there's a lot of different approaches. Depends what you want. If everyone's comparing against Pelops Nama clan boss start and not actually comparing against fun, then everyone's gonna have such diverse opinions on what am I doing? I've lost my train of thought. Give me 2 seconds. Arcane. We're on Arcane. Yeah, everyone's gonna have different opinions on who to start with. From my point of view, all you should be comparing against is starting with just a Kale. You look back 12 months, you look back 24 months, and the last 6-7 years, you could only start off with a rare. You started off with Kale or the other three. Pretty much everyone started with Kale, and that was it. So anyone you're starting with today is better. The only thing that you're going to struggle with is arena. So keep that in mind. You're going to have, if you're fine with struggling against Pelops in arena with anyone else besides Pelops, Wukong, or King Gallcobar or Alice, or whatever, then so be it. But don't like. I like that everyone's trying new things. I hate seeing 1,000 Pelops Namas in arena. Vulcan suggested a Nemesis code for this code, for example, as a niche setup. Nemesis is a Kempton. I I don't know. Like poisons aren't your friend in every game mode, right? Like yeah, if you want to see how hard you can nuke with a lot of poisons, go for it. But I think the King and Venomage and Fracken, plus all the other debuffs you get, will fill up a debuff bar enough that you can't fit another poisoner on the team, if that makes sense. I just don't think there's room for another another poisoner. I think I missed some messages. Karma, you said, personally, I think Corvus is cool for a start, but will drop off quicker than King. I wanted to try Grand Oak and Pelops start, but it's a slow burn. I do agree. I regret that. Well, I can't regret it because it wasn't my choice. But the Key Hulk account I have is a Grand Oak Pelops account, and it is painfully slow. It is painfully slow. I can't see Padraig being better than the King start in any way because you don't need two ally attackers. You're missing a poisoner. The King brings the continuous heal. He brings survivability. He brings the block buffs. Like, I can't see Padraig being selected over the King for any reason from this point forward. I really can't. Like, as long as you got Farrakhan on the team still, you've got the ally attack. Yeah, I don't see Grand Oak being picked over the King. If I want to play with Cheshire Cat, which link is most suitable for that? Unfortunately, there is no options of Pelops plus a cat. Yeah, there's no option for Pelops plus a cat, but I think the cat with King is the way to go. For the cat, you need someone to deal damage to clan boss, otherwise you're going to struggle there. My last Cheshire Cat account I did with Harvest Jack. Arena was a blast. Harvest Jack absolutely dominates Arena, and so does Cheshire Cat with the speed lead. But clan boss is hell. Clan boss is hell. Cheshire Cat cannot do clan boss for crap. So if you're starting off with the cat, start off with a link that can do clan boss. So Gallcobar would be nice. Nama, Corvus. Corvus would be good. Keep that perfect veil up on you as well. But yeah, do a poisoner for that. Someone said I pulled Deacon. I'm split between him, Venomage, Farrakhan. Whom to focus next? Deacon. Max Deacon. Deacon should be next 60. Venomage can stay at 50. Venomage needs books. Deacon needs to get Deacon 60 before Venomage. But between the books, I think if you do Deacon, Deacon replaces Criodan. In a lot of places. Mainly because he's speed lead and speed boost. Deacon's really good. Every start has a weakness. I agree. Nama's easy cheese for clan boss. I also agree. Where are we up to? Back when I started this game, Executioner was the best farmer to go with until it was patched. Yes, I remember. I looked onto my old account that I created in 2019 the other day. It's got Mikey, it's got Wukong, it's got Engar, it's got Gwendolyn, it's got a level 60 Relic Keeper, it's got level 60 Apothecary, it's got Executioner, it's got level 60 High Katoon, it's got a maxed out Kale. No Soul Stones, by the way, because last time I played on that one, there were no Soul Stones. So all these guys are there's so many 60s on it, so many rare 60s and epics. Not even epics, actually. Oh, yeah, I think I had like a Cult Brawler at 60, because he was a good poisoner back then. Yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. I do remember trying to chase Executioner, and then I got Relic Keeper and just maxed him out because he was my campaign farmer. That was crazy. For clan boss, the epic cat poisoner. Yeah, Kempton. Yeah. Can anyone help me decide? I booked Criodan, and he's going to be my first 6-star. I pulled Deacon, have Venomage, Farrakhan. Who is next? It's the same comments from before, so that's Deacon. I think 6-star Deacon before Criodan. Criodan doesn't need to be 6-star. Criodan can farm 12-3 in 60 seconds at level 50, and you've already booked him, so you can keep him 50. Just get Deacon up. That'll help you big time. He'll be your arena speed lead. He'll be your dungeon speed lead. Definitely stick with Deacon. With Nama, day 1, 10 million on hard. Yeah, that's good. Fuck, we didn't do Arcane. Do I have what I need? Guys, I don't even know what we're doing in this account anymore. I should just give it away right now. 3 more of them. We don't have that. 5. Oh, man. You know what we can do? Let's just do this. Complete that. Check where we're at. 500 more points, and it's on 2x. So 210. 210 more points is what we need, guys. 210. 210. So, so you get 7 days, you get that. I need to hit level 30. I need to sell gear and hit level 30. That's what we're doing. We're going to level 30, guys. 12-3 brutal. Who are we doing? Let's get loud. Are we even gonna bother? Should we just let's Criodan in? Is this a terrible idea or what? Super raid. I just want to hit level 30. The goal is not to level people up. It's just to hit 30. Once I hit 30, we can get the primal shard. Faction wars. Don't let me forget about faction wars once I get level 30. What are we up to? Sun Wukong is endgame viable for a pick, also a lot of fun. Yes, I agree. The only downfall is you got 2 block buffs. You don't like having we don't want a lot of overlap. Wukong's not as great like for farming 12-3 as a lot of other options. The way I see it, if you're looking for synergy with the king and you're taking Pelops out of the equation, you're looking for HP burn options. You do have Farrakhan, but you want something more reliable, and you're looking for a nuker, and then maybe someone that helps in arena. So if you're looking for those 3 things, you've got Cupidus, you've got Artak. They're your HP burn nukers. And then if you want arena and nuker, you've got Alice and Cheshire Cat. So out of those 4 options, you're covering the areas that the king might need assistance in. So if you're looking for a fun start with a nuker, someone besides Pelops, then Cheshire Cat, Artak, Cupidus, and Alice. Cheshire Cat, Artak, Alice, and Cupidus. They're your 4 that you want to look at possibly starting with for a fun start with the king. I was thinking that as well. I thought Venomage would not be needed for clan boss since king does pop poison. Pelops has decreased attack and Deacon brings the rest. Thanks, man. Yeah. Venomage, since you've got Pelops and the king's shields, and now you've got Deacon with the speed boost. So Deacon replaces Criodan for speed. His decreased attack, and he brings decreased defense too, I'm pretty sure, replaces Venomage. Venomage passive does bring a lot of survivability though. It's lending that heal reduction, 15% reduced damage to allies is huge. So don't forget about that. So I would replace Criodan first with Deacon. And then if you bring someone else that has some more survivability, replace the Venomage. But yeah, like Venomage is still doesn't have, like I know you said, I thought Venomage would not be needed for CB since King does pop poisons. But having 2 people that proc poisons is good too, because it keeps the debuff bar empty. Like you're applying more poisons, poison sensitivity, and more proc poisons. So yeah, Venomage is good. Yeah, Criodan and Deacon together in wave content, like a lot of dungeons, is really good. But in clan boss, Criodan's literally only there for the speed increase. So you'd rather Venomage for the damage and damage reduction over Criodan. I don't see Deacon and Criodan both making the clan boss team. I don't think there's room for it. Yeah, let me know what start you guys are starting with, because so this account, like I've said before, we're just trying to push to the Primal Shard for the Coalition event. I should, as soon as I hit level 30, I should get it. I don't see why I can't get it at level 30. We're gonna sell gear. We're gonna forge gear. And we're gonna try and get that. Once I get that, I will give this account away on the Discord. I'll put it at 3 hours of a giveaway so someone can get it tonight. And then we're gonna jump on a new account with Alice and King Gallcobar. But that'll probably be Sunday. Sunday or Monday. We'll see. We'll see. I might even. I know some of you guys are starting the free to play challenge that Sam the Raidman's doing. And there's going to be a category for Corvus, I think a category for Nama, and then a category for everyone else. I think if you start off, if you go on his website or whatever and connect an account to that when he starts it, if you start with the King Gallcobar account, you will be in that everyone else category. That could be a good way to track everyone's progress. And because you're using King Gallcobar, you're probably going to keep playing after the event ends anyway. So if anyone's interested in waiting for Sam the Raidman's free-to-play series to start, I haven't kept track. I don't know if he's even started it yet. I haven't even joined his Discord, but I might do that after this and see when he plans to start it. It's a cool little series. I used to follow the Hell Hades series back in the day when they did the free-to-play challenges. There was a lot of creators involved with that. But yeah, if anyone's interested in starting King Gallcobar start when the free-to-play series starts, let me know. I'll announce it in the Discord when I'm creating the account, and we can go from there. But yeah, at this stage, I'm probably going to start with Alice and the King. I think that's going to be fun. Any thoughts on Wither? I don't think about Wither very much. No. She's uh she's not like, it's hard to argue why you'd start with her over anyone else. She's not as fun or as fast as your nuking options, and then she's not as great across the board as your non-nuking options. Like, I'm not a fan of Padrig. I'd pick Padrig over her. I'd pick Pelops over her. I'd pick Tahanarak over her, as like they're your supports. Out of damage dealers, I'd pick almost every damage dealer. I'd pick Wither over Sisia Flametongue and maybe UDK and Ruark, but yeah, she's not. What am I doing still with Kale here? We'd get rid of Kale. We're gonna chuck that there. Let's throw in. There's some more food. Let's throw in a doggy. Are we level 30 yet? No. Okay. Someone said, "Can I get the account?" If you're in my Discord, there will be an announcement once the bot sets it up as a giveaway. And you can get it. It'll be all yours if you win the giveaway. That is, as long as 20 other people don't go for it. I started with Tholen and Grand Oak. That's actually not bad. Grand Oak's, well, okay. As long as you can get War Master on Tholen really early, that's going to be your clan boss damage. You just need a poisoner. If you pull someone like a Frozen Banshee, or I think you've got Venomage with that link, right? Venomage is probably dealing your most damage in clan boss. The multi attacks, like your Farakan ally attack, your Grand Oak ally attack, is going to probably allow your Tholen to nuke quite well. I can imagine you struggling in arena though, against Pelops, because Tholen, he does ignore shield with one of his abilities, I'm pretty sure, but he tends to kill himself quite quickly in arena. Where are we at? 3 hours 20. Whoops. You chose Kale for starter. Yeah, but you don't want to keep Kale in your clan boss team. Like, if Kale's still making your clan boss team in today's day and age with the links and codes that we have, you're doing like something wrong. So Vulcan made a video on a Tholen 2-week challenge, and by the end of 2 weeks, he had Tholen hitting, I think it was 4 Keying Nightmare, right? So even though Tholen's doing raw damage, his passive and the ally attack from Farakan allows him to just hit so much, especially if you put War Master on him. His damage is going to be pretty good. Who do you have with that link? You're Grand Oak, so your team's going to be Venomage, Grand Oak, Farakan, Tholen. Is that with Tagore or Criodan? Because if it's with Criodan, you're kind of screwed. If it's with Tagore, it's not too bad. Kale's cheap though. Like, I'd keep Kale on the. Oh, you're right. Artak's not a code. What am I doing? Is he really? He's not a code. Why did I say that he was a code? He's a link. You know, in my head, I still think I see Artak as a code because I played when he was login champ. So my brain just associated it with like a free in-game thing. Let's have a look. Let's look at what are the most recent codes? So there's a new Corvus code. Corvus, Rector Drath, Stagnite, and Miscreated Monster. There's a new Ragash code. Ragash, Rector Drath, Criodan, and Farakan. Another Stultus code with Criodan, Ugo, and Rector Drath. Another Nama code. That looks terrible, but... There's another Tholen code. You can start with Tholen and Criodan now, in case you're interested. You can start with Artak and Criodan now as well. Artak, Miscreated Monster. You got Padrig and Ruella. Stultus and Criodan. Criodan's on every link now. Wow. Someone made a Grand Oak and Galapo code with Stagnite and Farakan. Like, you can't put Stagnite on the team without Criodan or Venomage. That's not a strong link. There's a Wither code with Criodan too. An Artak code with Fenax and Criodan and Farakan. Wow. Boylan, you really wanted to take out Fire Knight, didn't you? Artak, Farakan, Fenax, and Criodan. What a start for Fire Knight and nothing else. Arnold T101 started with a Tholen, Tagore, Ultimate Gallic, and Fenax code. Is he okay? Where's your poison? There's no poisoner there. Okay, interesting. I should. You guys are just watching gameplay. I should throw up the other screen that I'm looking at when I'm talking. Hey, my bad. I'm thinking about re-rolling some accounts, but I want nukage. What nuka do you suggest? Yeah, don't start off with Flame Tongue. If you're re-rolling with the King, Alice, Cheshire Cat, or Cupidus. Personally, I'm going to start off with Alice. I've played with her twice now, and I've got no complaints. Absolutely no complaints. She's great early game, and she's going to be great late game. Best promo code. So you've got Razelvarg is a good start. You could probably do Fallen. But yeah, okay, if you're starting with Nuka, Alice, Cheshire Cat, and Cupidus are the top 3 suggestions I'd go with. I swear these books go to the A1 on purpose. Yeah, I've got 3 legendary books in Pelops A1. But that's fine, because we're not keeping the account. My last few Pelops starts, though, have been really good. Like, I've been maxing his shield first before anything. How close am I to 30? Halfway. Hope you guys find this entertaining. This is the only time in where I'd be like, turn on my webcam, because then it'll feel more interactive, you know? It feel like, you're actually talking to each other. But I've got a Baymax keyring on my desk though, so I'm just talking to Baymax. I'll just pretend you guys are Baymax from Big Hero 6, and that's how our conversation's gonna go. If you're wondering why I have Baymax on my desk, it's because I just came back from Japan, if I haven't mentioned that 1,000 times already. And of course I had to go to Disney World. You know what? I was disappointed. If anyone's a Star Wars fan here, don't go to Japan just for Disney World. That's not why I went there, but I'm a Star Wars fan. And I didn't look it up, right? My partner goes to me, their Disney World has a Star Wars section, and it's right at the entry. So we can just go to the Star Wars section, and then we can dip. We can go over to Smoking Nagata's top secret warehouse and have a look at some nice skylines and blah, blah, blah. And I said, that's perfect, you know? And then that night, we're going to go to Daikoku. So my thoughts were, go to Disney World at 8 or 9, hang out there for about an hour and a half in the Star Wars section, and then head over to an hour and a half to Top Secret to see if I can meet Smoking Nagata, grab some merch, and then an hour and a half back to our apartment, get changed, have a shower, another hour to Shibuya Crossing, meet up with the guys to jump in a car with some JDM cars. They head over to Daikoku for a nice cool car cruise and a car meet. And that was going to be a perfect day. We get to Disney World, or Disneyland, whatever you want to call it. We go to the Star Wars section. There's one event there. There's one room. There's one building for the Star Wars section. And it's got like a little walkthrough section. And you got C3PO and R2D2 talking to each other in Japanese, which is totally fine. They looked amazing. It was cool. One little ride where it's not even a ride. It's like a 4D cinema. You sit there. And it's like you're in a spaceship and you're just flying. And it's like 4D. It's pretty cool. And that's it. You get out. That was like 5 minutes. You get out and that's it. There's no lightsaber creating section like they have in America, in LA, I believe, or California. They've got no food section, no merch section. That was a big thing. There was no merch section. There's apparently one section that was meant to be a merch section, but it was under construction. But they had no other Star Wars merch in the rest of the place. We checked every store. And their only food bar was like this little slushy machine thingy for space juice or whatever. Shibuya Crossing's really good. Loved it when I went to Tokyo. It was cool to finally be there, but it was so overrated. So overrated. I wish I had researched it prior and like found a building nearby that we could access so we can look at it from above. But I'd rather I like looking at it from like movies and shit because they make it look cool. But when you're there, it's just another crossing. Like there's so many large crossings. I had more fun walking down the alleyways near Shibuya with all the lights. I took some really great photos. I'm gonna put up on my Instagram as well. Daikoku was cool. The cars at Daikoku were amazing. But anyway, Star Wars was a letdown, so we didn't want to be there for half an hour with that big letdown. So we did a full lap of Disney World for like 3 hours. And then I didn't have enough time to go to Top Secret, so I didn't end up meeting Smoking Nagata or seeing their cars because this was our last day in Japan as well. And then we just made it in time for the car meet to go to Daikoku. We get there and we see this guy next to his R35, this hot pink Skyline. And I go up to him like, hey, like, is this your tour? And he's like, oh, show me. And I showed him the approval code and the QR, whatever. And he goes, oh, I don't know if that's my brand. Like, I think the guy you're looking for is around the corner. So I waddle around the corner. And, what do you call it? I get around the corner, there's no one there. And I see this Subaru driving up and they go pull opposite the road from the R35. I go walk over there and he crosses the road to the guy that I spoke to. So I waddle across the road and they're like looking around like they're searching for someone. I walk up to them. I see one of their phone. I see my name on his phone. I'm like, that's me, bro. Like, you sent me around the corner for 10 minutes, made us wait 10 minutes longer. And he's like, oh, yeah, my bad. I'm like, come on, man. Just like, why are we walking around in circles? So to finally get to the car meet. And this R35, man, was built 900 horsepower. We're going through the tunnel towards Daikoku. He red lines it, dumps the throttle, straight piped exhaust. This thing shot flames like a meter long for like 30 seconds straight, lit up this whole tunnel. It's like, yeah, it was like you were driving towards the sun. It was crazy. Like I've seen, I've had cars that I never had cars that shot flames. I've had cars that burble quite loud, and I've been around car people that shoot flames and stuff. So like I wasn't amazed by it, but I'd never seen it for that long and that bright like that before. Like it was interesting. And the fact this guy does this every day as part of his tour group, the wear and tear on that car must be insane. So I hope he's making enough money that he can rebuild it when something finally goes wrong. But yeah, 900 horsepower, R35. I wish I had my car there. My car's, it's around 500 horsepower, but given that it only weighs 1400 kilos, like it's 600 kilos lighter than the R35, it'll um it'll feel more like 700 horsepower. So it's pretty good. But yeah, it was cool going there, and then leaving was cool. There's a lot of street racing going on when we left. Um, yeah, wow. Come on, let's hit level 30. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick of this account already. I just want this primal shard. Whose idea was it to do this? Where are we at? 75%. Oh, you guys are killing me. What else can we get while we're here? Well, that's done. Yay. Guys, we got a rare skill book. We've won the game. What do I need to claim out of here? I'll grab that later. Charms. I'll grab the charms because we're going to need them for the forge. We've grabbed that. We don't need the multi-battles. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Advance. Okay. So we still need 210 points. Back to Brutal. Should we just... No, it's going to take too long. I was going to suggest we push Nightmare. Yeah, we're going to do Nightmare. Technically, we'll get more XP. You guys ready to see a 5-minute battle? I don't know if we can do Nightmare without Ascension, but... The XP per minute's going to be slower than doing 12-3, so you're going to have to suffer for a little bit. But if we can at least clear the first stage, then that's... Wow, we're almost dead already. Then that's 1.5 million silver. And we're going to need the silver. This is pretty much what Brutal looked like. It was about 30 seconds per stage, per round. Which was awful. Awful. We got to the last 24 hours. I had an hour and a half left. I estimated 1.5 minutes per round, and it equaled about an hour and 25 minutes. So all I had to do was keep spamming next consistently for an hour and a half. Then we got to the boss of stage 11-7, and that boss took like 3.5 minutes. You just couldn't kill him because he would do his continuous heal and then his block damage. So we needed to steal it at the right time. I couldn't be bothered manualing it, so I left it on auto. It took 3.5 minutes, so then we lost time there. And then we're cutting it close, and then I was on my phone, so I had to wait for the battle to end at the right time so I could open it on computer to get ready to record. And then right as I did that, the first battle we did on the computer, we got a 1-star on 12-3. And then I did it again, I got a 1-star again. And then I suddenly didn't have enough time to complete the last 4 stages. And that's when this stream started. Yeah. Well, at least we're clearing it. 2 minutes a stage, but I don't know if I want to push. I was thinking about just pushing 5 stages for the 1.5 mil silver. It'll probably get me to level 30 as well. Give me 2 seconds, get a phone call. All right, so that was my partner, right? She's coming home with a 4-year-old, and they've been trying to scare me whenever they come home from school, and it never works because I can hear their car. And I got them once. I sat in my car in the garage in the driver's seat with the lights off, and they pulled up next to me, got out of the car, and tried to sneak into the house. And I snuck in behind them, got them real good. It was hilarious, but they've just rang me, and she's pretending that she's accidentally locked themselves out so that I can come downstairs in 5 minutes and try and unlock the door, and then they'll scare me. But it's not going to work because I'm just too good. But in saying that, I think I'm going to wrap up this video after this battle. I'll get to level 30 off stream. I'll get the primal shard, and I'll take a screenshot of something, whoever I get from the primal shard. I'll put this account into Discord as a giveaway. There will be a bot that mentions the giveaway. You just react to the bot with the party emoji. I'll leave it on for 3 hours, and a winner will be automatically selected in 3 hours to get this account. I don't know why you'd want it. There's nothing good about it. It's just got 27 hours of playthrough, nothing special. But yeah, the world event's almost the global coalition event's almost done, and you only need another 70,000 points to get Varkos, or maybe 60,000. So if you want this account, go for it. It'll be on my Discord. Also, if you want the Kebron account, that's still available. 3 days left for that. That'll be on my Discord as well. Also, I will mention when Sam the Raidman starts his free-to-play challenge, I will probably participate in that with a King Gallcobar account with Alice. Now, I'm not going to participate in regards to chasing a high score or anything like that, because without starting with Pelops, you're probably not going to get a high score. But I think it's a cool way for it to track everyone's progress, and we can have a conversation about it in Discord, and maybe one of you guys are going for a high score, and that'll be cool to keep track of. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully, I don't think we're going to, but if we hit level 30 off this, that'll be cool. But I will hit level 30 shortly. I'll share the result in Discord, and I'll share the primal shard. If anyone else wants help creating a new account, let me know. I've created a new channel in Discord with the new account help under the Raid Shadow Legends tab. Just message there. And either myself or someone else will help you create an account. Just let us know what link you want and such. We got 3% of an XP bar per battle there. We need 22% more. That's 7 to 8 battles. So if I push the rest of Campaign Nightmare, what's that? 4 more battles, and then I'll do Brutal 12-3 3 or 4 more times. We should hit level 30. So I'll hit level 30 in the next 20 minutes. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry for another 3.5 hours of ranting, but I appreciate everyone that stuck around. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.